Can you like
Um,
can you like
um,
can you
I,
um
let
I'm
me
so
see.
sorry. Can you
What?
what?
What am I,
um
what?
Hey Leo, good
Huh?
morning.
Good morning.
Hey, look, there's more Robo Scorpions.
More?
Yeah.
Man, you just love these little fellas, don't you?
All
They're your best
right.
friend.
What's up, Leo? Another beautiful day in paradise.
Another beautiful day on this beautiful Earth. Earth?
Earth.
Earth.
Welcome to
Welcome
Earth,
to Earth.
as Kanye West said in that
Yeah.
movie.
I don't think that was Kanye West. I'm pretty sure that was Kevin James.
You're right. You're so right. That is what it was.
Yeah,
Oh
I know that
God.
movie. It's called 4th of July.
4th of July. On this, our National Venezuela
What?
Independence Day.
Uh, did you know
Oh
that
my
my birth?
fucking God! The game crashed.
You stupid bitch.
We've been
That's
having,
funny.
I was like off stream.
You've been explaining what the problem
Okay,
is multiple times at this point.
I've been off stream, like getting ammo crafted, doing all the cleaning up, getting my weight down, not eating, not trying
Yikes.
to be fat.
Didn't try very hard.
I know. And, this game apparently is falling apart at the seams. The longer you spend in Old World Blues, the, the more crash prone it gets. Leo, do you want to tell the chat what types of bugs exist in this game that lead to
Oh,
crashes?
yeah. Oh, I'd love to. Big Mountain is full of big fucking problems, and some of them change depending on the version. Like on the Xbox 360 version, time moves significantly faster than it's supposed to, meaning a couple days can actually register to an entire calendar year difference. Not that that really matters for Fallout New Vegas, but by God, is it fucking weird. We also have, if you have a quest item in your inventory, sometimes as long as you have it, if you fast travel, the game will crash. Depending on other certain factors, you can have enemies be way outscaled over you if you show up at too low a level, which you would think would make sense, but it's supposed to be properly level scaled. Uh, there's a whole mess. There's a whole mess of them. I think my favorite bug about this, though, it's not even a big mountain bug. I was looking at Honest Hearts bugs. And it's on the Xbox 360 version, and the way the bug was worded was very ominous. It said, uh, the fog will never come to Zion Valley.
My
You
favorite
know,
is if you install Old World Blues, 5mm ammo ceases to spawn by
oh yeah,
30%.
I forgot about that one. Yeah. So if you download Old World Blues, all sources of 5mm ammo outside of Big Mountain drops by an average of 30%. Meaning that if you want to use an assault carbine or a minigun, and you did not have a patched version of this DLC, you just don't want to because you just get less ammo all the time from everywhere, except Big Mountain
Oh my God.
specifically for
Did these
no
guys spawn in on top
reason.
of me?
No, I don't think these ones spawn in. These are sentry bots, hon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, these ones don't spawn. They're just kind of here.
Well, they're dead now,
Oh my
so.
gosh. He did a flip.
Yeah, these guys are very prone to flipping. Oh,
Yeah,
her rifle's like wearing out.
her. Hashtag I'm with her.
Christine. Hashtag
Christine.
I'm with
Oh,
Christine.
I'm with Christine. Hashtag I met Christine. She's black.
Oh, isn't there a weapon repair thing I can use?
Yes, it's under aid.
Under aid.
No,
Well, yeah, but
you, there. I was about to say it's like you didn't even scroll down to W.
I know if I needed to have it unholstered. Yeah, this jump, you're telling me.
Do you unholstered? Fuck yeah. Carton of cigarettes.
It's just like my
I'm gonna pick
dad
up
used to have.
smoking. I'm gonna pick up smoking. I'm gonna be so cool.
You have, you're having manic episodes every day now.
I'm not manic. Maybe a little. Maybe a little on this day.
on this day, our
I'm
4th of
I'm
July.
just on 4th of July. I listen. It's fine. I have a therapist, okay?
I have a therapist, and he's
I have a
dead. Don't ask
I have a
why.
I have a therapist, and you know what she says? Well, I haven't seen her about this yet, but I guarantee I'll be fine. So there.
Talking to your therapist about anything and then being like, are you sure that this is healthy?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Remember the last
therapist,
time?
there's a hole in my wall. It's like I can go. I watched that last night, by the way, with my partner. We watched The Back Rooms.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
Yeah. I accidentally called out what was going to happen at one point. So spoilers for The Back Rooms. Sorry if you haven't watched this fucking movie that everyone's seen. It's your fault now. There's the part where this therapist like wakes up after getting like not no, she didn't get choked out. She finds like the wall drawing, and then Clark comes out from behind her, and it's like, oh hey, what's up? And she's like, oh hi. And then like you hear the movement in the distance, and it looks down the hallway, and she's like, what's here? And he's like, it's only me. And I made the joke, oh no, just imagine a giant clone of him comes through that hallway. It's like, nah, that's just Big Clark. He's just a big version of me. And he's like, hi, I'm Big Clark. Yeah, no, he just can't fit through the hallway. That's why he was making noise. And then the reveal later that Big Clark was not only real but an antagonist was very fucking funny to me. I lost my shit at the reveal of Big Clark.
What do you think the deal with Big Clark is that like when Big Clark attacks regular Clark? Like, do you think it was just because she was there or what?
I think he was expressing so I think if I'm to understand
Male
the
pattern
logic
baldness?
yeah, if I'm to understand the logic of the back rooms, it's like each creature, each of the things, if you say, um, God, my brain turned off. Each of the creatures is supposed to represent like some deeply traumatized, damaged like part of the psyche, I suppose. And I think the reason why he was chill before and then he attacked is because he made Big Clark uncomfortable. Because like for a moment he was like, "Oh my God, I am insane. What the fuck am I doing?" And then he's like, because you can see he's like, "No, she's fine. She's cool." But like this like part of himself, this clone part of himself that's supposed to be like from the negative emotions is like remember the whole gimmick of the back rooms is that it's like the whole describing a dog to someone who's never seen one before kind of thing. How the fuck is this person who already has a bad time with like recreating people is supposed to also know how they would like react necessarily? That's my theory. So it just reacted aggressively because that's the only thing that it would know how to do.
And honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Still waiting for that seed.
Yeah, well, he's never gonna get it.
God.
So.
Girls gotta eat.
Yeah, I finally did get snacks, by the way. Would you like to guess what my snacks are?
Oh, let me guess. Rice cakes.
Mustard and celery, actually.
God.
I was a rice cake snacker back when I worked retail.
That's fair. I don't know. I've just been trying to like cut down on like my snacking so much. Or if I do have a snack, it's like instead of just grabbing the box of like Cheez-Its, so like I'll have one little handful of Cheez-Its.
See, this is why I don't have like snacks in the house. Because it's just impossible.
Well, I need to for my loving partner.
Ooh,
who is
that's rough.
Not thin spowing. For the record, I'm not thin spowing.
Good.
I'm just losing a little bit. I'm just losing a little bit. And also like I don't know, I'm already a week in and I'm drinking like proper water and stuff and I'm like I feel fine. I feel good. I feel like I feel like less bloated, and as a result, that's probably what's helping me with like my confidence of like my belly. I like the theory that Clark everyone else as the enemy, and it wasn't until that moment that he realized that he was actually his own enemy, which caused Big Clark to attack him as well. Now, that makes sense. That's
oh,
probably
it's like a because it's a mirror of him.
Yeah. It's
That's a pretty good
yeah,
theory.
that makes sense.
You know what's funny
I
is
think
I talked to,
I thought Mutant John Goodman was really funny. You could eat him. He's
uh,
made a cake.
I needed to go here for audio samples, and I guess we're just fighting Dr. Mobius's giant scorpion now. So,
Oh yeah, I guess you just walked here to the end. Nice job.
yep. So I guess we're just doing that now.
I guess that just happened.
So like that just happened. I don't know what that's about.
Oh my god. I think you can like fuck with the computers to kill it. I
Oh,
think
you think
you
so?
might have to.
Yeah, let's take a
Yeah, I
look.
think you have to do some stuff.
Target drones. Ooh, can I like sneak up on him and then deactivate him? Because he is a giant robot.
Maybe. He's really big, actually.
Yeah, he is a big robot, but in theory, if I sneak up on him, I should be able to disable him.
Bad guys, stop with.
Yep,
You did it. Good
I'm
job.
awesome.
I think you do have to blow it up, though. It's deactivated, but it's just kind of like...
Yeah,
God,
really?
he's so...
He is really cute. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I guess there's a failsafe in place for if you do that. Some designer really was proud of it. What the hell's going on up there to your left?
I think that they're doing the jiggling. Hey, I'm hidden again. Goodbye. Damn, that really doesn't deal that much damage. Oh, well. Oh,
Oh, Lord!
bye.
That's all.
I can search him still. Well, that's good. 6,000. Wow. That's a lot. Nice. Nice.
8 sensor modules.
Yeah, it's worth... That is worth a lot of money.
Don't grab the scrap.
Yeah, no, it's not. I didn't know that sensor modules were worth so much.
Yeah, sensor modules. Sensor modules is like on the heavier side of the weight to caps, like worth grabbing shit.
I'd be doing that
But
instead
also-
of cigarettes. Sensor modules.
No, cigarettes have a much better ratio.
Oh, you think so?
I know so. A carton of cigarettes costs more and weighs less, but sensor modules are still like worth grabbing. And then like the heavier stuff is when you get into like fusion batteries.
Fusion batteries. Fusion imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror. I was thinking about
Also,
the
if
back
anyone-
rooms, and I keep beefing with people because they refuse to believe that the girl at the end is like not her stuck in the back rooms, but instead obviously just a clone of her. Like the way that Big Clark is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know why. I don't know why Big Clark happens and then all of a sudden everyone just goes like, no, that's her. Literally, that is her, and she's been transformed and grown like a double nose. And it's like, well, the movie hasn't shown that happen to literally anyone, so
No.
I don't know why.
I think it's obvious that like you touch the back rooms, you get a clone that has your fucking trauma. And my partner explained it as that her clone is representative of like her fear of becoming her mother, who was like catatonic and put into a mental ward, and that's why her clone is just sitting there. It's catatonic; it can't move. I don't know. It was a cool movie. I really hope they don't make a second one. I think it's fine to leave it as it is. It was fine. It was like a 7 out of 10. It was like an Aliens Colonial Marines
I hope that
thing.
he's able to still make the web series, because I didn't watch the web series until, like, I had watched Backrooms web series. I had considered myself like a Backrooms vet, and then I realized very quickly, like, oh, his series is like not at all like the CGI one with the rubber suit guys that are like dying all over the
Yeah.
place.
The thing is with Backrooms is, so Backrooms reminds me a lot of SCP, especially in that
Yes.
it's a community-made thing where it's many different interpretations, and then also like the way Backrooms lore online is like here's the different layers and what happens on each of them and stuff like that. Um, and then you have like recurring things like almond water and whatnot. But like I was like, none of this is mentioned in the movie, and it occurs to me, oh no, this isn't a Backrooms movie. This is one guy's Backrooms movie.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to reference any of the other shit, number one. And number two, I think the only reason I have this weird dissonance, I feel like, about the, like, I like the movie, but at the same time, I'm like, kind of like, "Ah, but like this thing isn't a thing, and this thing, it's like, well, it's just because, like, I don't know, this is just kind of what would happen to a,
Yeah, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Continue.
Because I just feel like this is what would happen, like, to my head. Like, fuck, my head. You fucked up my head, god damn it!
This is what would happen in my head if it was in the back
This is what
rooms.
would happen to my head if it was in the back rooms.
This is
No,
what
but I
this
just-
guy is seeing right now, by the way.
Yeah, and he's 20 years old. This is what would have happened
He's-
fucking SCP if it was made nowadays. I think the only reason SCP holds a bit more reverence to people is just because of the age of it, and also how like SCP Wiki was established super early and all this shit. Like Backrooms, in the grand scheme of things, pretty fucking new. I don't know if Backrooms even has an official website. Air quotes official, right? I don't know.
Official.
It's an interesting thing. The entire concept of the Backrooms and how people engage with it, to me, is super interesting as like the mirror of a modern take on SCP, basically, of like this community writing horror project. I also was like, I think his panicking and wanting to explore that was really stupid. I think he should have just like, if his business was failing, why didn't he just start filling his fucking store? up
Yeah,
with
I know.
furniture?
That was the immediate thought that I had. Like, wait a second,
I was
you've
like,
got
in worst
access
case
to
scenario.
infinite furniture here, and your whole thing is that the furniture is cheap, and you're like sitting on the furniture. Like, the first thing that you need to do is obviously test out this furniture and see how it is, right?
Like I'll grant him, right? Like, okay. Also, that's another thing I like about the Backrooms. I like that the rules were consistent. I like that like the portal didn't suddenly stop working or anything like that. Like it was a consistent rules-based world. There was no like, oh, the world has decided to fuck you now. It was consistent, and I like that. Like the monster didn't teleport or anything. It was great. But no, I just feel like if I was about to go bankrupt, I would just grab all the, because even if I don't sell the furniture, the bank, once it like forecloses on me and starts selling off my assets and then coming up to the total I owe them, the more furniture, the less money I owe the bank. So you just fill your fucking store with all this fucking weird furniture, the world's longest ottoman or whatever the fuck, and then like, I don't know, you don't owe the bank anything. You force the bank to buy all your shitty furniture. Probably doesn't work like that. I've never ran a furniture store, so.
You know, for like a 20-year-old writing a story, it's like pretty decent, like
Oh yeah.
compared to like most relationship structures. You could do a lot
Oh, yeah.
worse, I think.
I can't wait for the Dead by Daylight update.
Oh
With
yeah,
the
did
new
you
killer-
see
New Killer the Big Clark.
did you see the Dead by Daylight new graphic systems and everything?
I have not seen it, but someone showed me what new Claudette looks like, and she looked fucking gross and stupid to me.
Really? That was your
I did
takeaway?
not. I did not like her face. I don't know if it's the styling of old DBD, but like, I don't know. I can't tell you exactly.
I'll
what it
say
is.
this
couldn't-
much. I mean, of all the things to focus on for Dead by Daylight, graphics isn't the problem.
No, but graphics is the problem they're willing to fix. Dead by Daylight is in an interesting position in that like they never really have to balance it. They just have to keep it like quote unquote balanced enough that like
Yeah.
people will begrudgingly keep playing because it's like Fortnite at this point. It's just like the Funko Pop game you play because it has all the characters that you like and then you spend money on your licensed content. And I've done it. I can't escape it. But like, I'm calling a spade here. This is what it is. It is what it is. And it's
I would never give those communists money.
that's not true.
I
I
know.
know that's not true.
It's so
You-
not true.
You'd buy people copies of the Danganronpa DLC if Junko was in it.
Why didn't they do that? God, I can't believe those fucking cowards.
Any day now, don't worry. They got Jason. They're running out of movies. Yeah.
Are they?
Fucking I don't know. What other horror movies are there, really? With like a person you can say is the killer man.
The Host?
That's not a real movie. I've never heard of it. Next question.
Hmm. How about Nightmare on Elm Street?
They have that.
How about Nightmare on Elm Street 2?
They have that.
How about Nightmare on Elm Street 3?
That's not a real movie.
How about The Hat Man?
That's your father.
Oh, no, he's not. I've never
Your
seen him.
father. That's not true. Well, that explains it.
I'm starting to put 3 and 4 together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Starting to make 6 and 7.
Starting to put 6 and 7 together.
I'm starting to really, math is starting to really add up here.
The meth is starting to really
Hold
add
on,
up here.
Dr. Meth is about to talk to me.
No, he's not. He's ignoring you.
Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my
Are you my dad?
so hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright.
Oh, this is not your brain.
Hmm.
We need to find it.
Can you walk into my left?
Probably a mixed up one.
Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is this Mr. Magoo?
Maybe.
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care?
That doesn't sound promising. I'm here to
Mentat.
kill you.
I love mentats, delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-orific.
So is the moral of the story that mentats win?
Through my biogel? I forget
Yes.
them all,
That pharmaceutical companies really win at the end of the day?
constipating
Yes.
my memory.
What if instead of mentats, he was addicted to estrogen and he kept threatening to force femme the think tank? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
I don't know,
It'd be a
but I
different
can't
kind of-
believe Ryuko 7 really made a Force Femme made card game.
What?
Yeah, that was a tweet.
Really?
That is a tweet that I saw earlier today that I didn't spend the 5
Oh.
minutes to verify.
You know what? That's fair. It's true. It's true, chat. You can. It's actually true. Don't look it up.
Getting it tweeted and attached to the original fucking Higurashi cell art made me really appreciate the Higurashi art a lot more. I was like, yeah, honestly, this works.
Yeah.
I gotta finish Higurashi. God, it's so long though. It's really insidious though. Have you ever played it?
Higurashi?
Yeah.
I don't think I have. What is Higurashi?
Higurashi When They Cry. It's only the most insidious, long-winded visual novel to ever get made.
Oh, well,
It's like
That's why
12
I haven't-
chapters long.
That's why I haven't played it. Why the fuck would I play a visual novel? What do you think I am? Some kind of loser who obsesses over fucking anime girls?
Well, there's an anime too. There's like a video. There's like a movie you could watch. There's a
God.
manga you could read instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Just like
played real
Danganronpa. I mean, if you're too busy to like click a mouse for like
No,
3
I'm
times,
too cool. I'm gonna have to get someone else to play it for me.
people need to stop being cool and need to be hot instead.
True, so true.
Surrender, Mobius. I don't want to fight you.
Oh, well, that's good. Were we supposed to fight? I certainly don't feel violent, but
BPD,
these
Mobius.
contraptions make it hard to tell.
Do you think he has social anxiety?
Well, I already know what his issue is.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is...
Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily.
A what?
You're
Excuse
really
me.
special.
Hashtag canceled, Mobius. Fuck.
He called me a homo?
You see, you're the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own...
You think when GTA 6 comes out, we're finally going to get the answer to the Mount Chiliad mystery?
About the procedure? Well,
I already have the answer. It's Bigfoot.
Oh.
walk right out of here.
Do you think when we
And
get
found-
GTA 6, we're going to get the answer to the big Mount Bigfoot mystery?
The Big Mouth Mystery?
The Big Mouth mystery? About the puberty
No,
monster?
We won't, because GTA 6 is supposed to be in Vice City.
Oh.
Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
You guys are going to
Got it.
fuck?
Do you?
I love chatting over drugs with my
Without
friends.
it? And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it.
Yeah, what's stopping me from leaving without my brain? I mean, I'm doing fine.
Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Honestly, I'm doing fine. Like,
So
why would I need...
I don't know if Mobius specifically said it in there, but the reason Mobius is like acting strange specifically is all the recordings you've heard are pre-recorded messages. None of that is what he's currently saying.
Out of floor space for my calculations.
Oh. That's not
So,
good.
yeah, if you don't figure it out by the end, I'll explain it to you. But the long and the short of it is that the reason Mobius is not nearly as
The ghosts aren't real?
aren't nearly as crazy is because he made those recordings up.
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that.
God, he's so cool.
Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical log.
Oh, so he just does drugs all the time.
Psycho
Yeah.
sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube.
Oh.
Serve its purpose.
Well, that's not good.
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting.
Oh, I see.
How
Yeah, I'm a fan of tiramisu, but I can't have it too often.
had perfect candidates for improvement. As then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers? And then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Was it mustard?
So that's why they're yellow.
Custard. I Sugars and salts. Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Is some reason for it? Ethics or,
Con science.
con science? You and your brain are quite...
Shoutouts to the
sure it knows the reasons better
people
than I
responsible for typing up the transcripts on these. They
Oh,
did a
yeah.
pretty good job on keeping the puns intact.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's
Don't you mean Appalachian?
the old world science fiction movies, it said. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of... Like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
Wait, what?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their program.
Oh, this is him explaining it.
It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then... The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped.
So it's this it's kind of the same narrative as
These fail.
oh god, as Dead Money. Like if this were to escape Big Mountain, and some of it already has.
Yeah, like his issue, and he can't remember it because he also deletes it from himself, plus the drugs, in order to, a failsafe in case they were somehow to get to him. He feels responsible for the fact that they are a bunch of undying mad scientists that, if they were able to leave the Big Empty, would wreak fucking hell on Earth. So all of this is part of an illusion that he's made specifically to keep them looped in and think that they're in constant danger. That's why they're so paranoid and they won't go on beyond the fence, because they genuinely think, oh, we'll just die. That's not true. They could easily get out if they knew, but he's set up a scenario so that they are self-containing. The only reason he's probably still here is to just, again, make sure that that stays true.
But they must know
some
that the
part of-
bombs have dropped.
You figured it out.
They know the bombs have dropped, but they just think it's super dangerous out there. Actually, I think the exact words is they genuinely don't think the world exists beyond the Big Empty.
Multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein.
Ouroboros.
They have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world. Sense of time and history. All that is left is what's
Yeah,
here.
they don't even know what's outside. If they were to get outside,
Programmed their
not good.
chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world. Here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy.
They're lobotomites.
They were my
Yes.
friends, but
They are just as much a lobotomite as the things you've been killing.
it's too far.
They just happen to be a little smarter.
And the world isn't ready for that kind of too far thing taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway.
Yeah, this actually makes Mobius my favorite character in the DLC, because as weird and wacky and goofy as he is, he
It
actually has a
also
very
makes him
sound reason as to why he's not
extremely
letting them out.
evil.
Pardon?
It also kind of makes him extremely evil in a way.
100. 100%. Like, you can look at this as he's extremely evil because of what he's doing to his friends, but you can also, as I see it as like he's like, there's no way that the world survives us. We have to stay here. So this is the only thing that I can do.
I need a Monster Zero, Ants.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
And also a snack.
Oh, and another thing, you can actually tell like signs of this early on. One of them is that they genuinely believe that they get stung by the robo scorpions, they'll like become dumb because the lasers make you dumber. But like, if you get shot by a scorpion laser, your intelligence doesn't go down. If it was supposed to work like that, it would have worked like that on you as much as them. Like, there's not a lot, but there's a few small hints that you can tell something's not lining up. Also, the fact that Mobius's lines are repeating.
It no work like that?
No, it no work like that. Laser just hurt. Laser no hurt brain.
We sure? Any proof? Have proof? Any?
Me too pretty, remember.
Too hard.
Hard.
Brain no work.
Brain work. Brain no.
Brain work no.
Brain work no. Junko time.
Oh god.
Junko time.
I don't understand why you sent the threats and the Robo Scorpion army against the think tank. If you don't understand why at this point, you've got fucking problems, pal. I know you're missing a brain.
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are
I love this
They
raisin.
are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change.
Why is Kinger voicing Dr. Mobius?
It's not King.
They would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
And technically, by the way, you've been helping them along to deducing this by like doing stuff like showing Boros the dog bowl or like helping them with like their own little problems and all of this. Although what you're doing is nice, you're also making it a lot easier for them to like be less distracted and realize what's going on.
Right.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
You want to know what that wrinkle is?
Well, I mean, they're talking about the
there's two skill
bullet.
checks that tell
Yeah.
you. Yeah. The bullet hole in your head wrinkles your brain in a way that would actually help them escape.
No shit.
That's why you need your brain, because you need your brain to get past the fence.
Oh.
It's the stupidest fucking thing, but I love it.
Mentats in just you instead of the other way around. Mentats.
Thanks.
In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the auto dock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it.
Because as they are, their current bodies can't get past the fence.
Their current bodies can't get past the fence, and their current brains couldn't get past the fence. But they have the technology to put their brains into bodies and hosts if they want to. Plus, they have all these lobotomites. They just need the data on the procedure to mimic your shot in the head. And they've definitely got that technology. They just need to have the procedure, which is what Mobius is keeping from them.
I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all. If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you. Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course, your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around.
So my brain will let me out if
Yeah, but you have to either
I
you have to
consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology.
fuck off.
So watch it.
potty mouth, potty mouth.
My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly. Yes, my overly aggressive cammed up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know.
Man, he is a bad speaker.
Rather
Yeah.
intriguing, if you'll forgive us.
He speaks like I read.
Playing Helldivers while listening to Buns play Fallout vibe. But yeah, I find that interesting, by the way, because there is only one other person that actually has spoken directly to the think tank. Like, obviously Christine and Elijah were here. Yeah, Ulysses spoke to them. For one reason or another, Mobius, I think, deletes that memory from them. But no one else has actually spoken to them. However, Ulysses went to them for only one piece of information, whereas you have been going and also wasn't, like, stuck here. Whereas you're stuck here and are forced to interact with them a lot, meaning that, like, again, you're helping them solve problems and doing all this shit. You're actually making the problem worse and you didn't even realize it.
I could make it even worse.
Means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate.
Unfortunately, the actual worst thing you could do was cut from the last version of the game. I think I mentioned it before, but there is an ending where you kill Mobius, disable the radar fence, and join the think tank, and then, like, there's a bunch of like slides dedicated to each place in the Mojave and what happens to them. The only one I remember off the top of my head is that Good Springs has a giant, like, Teflon cube put on top of it or something.
It houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. All the time in the story.
And just like me, she was looking for big red boots.
And it won't stop the think tank either.
I was curious about some things. No, good.
So what do you think of Mobius?
I mean, do we really? I mean, like, this guy, can we just... Hold on a second. What,
You can just kill him if you want.
I mean, like, you know, he just, you know, he's just one of those guys. Hold on. Aid. What's the one that, like, makes time go really, really slow?
Turbo.
I don't have any.
No turbo.
Yeah, I don't have any. You know what I mean?
Get the lights on. fun.
You know what I mean?
Why do you want to kill him?
Well, you know, I just don't have any time. You know what I mean?
I do. So
Time to fight.
What?
Well, he's gone now. And it was a dream.
Rough. Oh, okay. Whew.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your brain is British.
Crawling through pits
Toodaloo, dum-dum.
muck again?
Why does my brain sound so masculine?
Damn, not very woke game.
Ah, well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain systems...
Damn, so my brain has dysphoria.
to take, but I just
There's a key moment here, SoundSync says.
Ah, lovely. Figure that out.
You have Black... Oh, Buns, you have Black Widow or Lady
I
Killer?
do. I do have
Alright.
Black Widow.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you have one of them. In fact, I'm pretty sure you have both, actually, come to think of it.
I might have both. I definitely have high charisma.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you? Well, that's a completely different matter. The tank isn't biological. It's not the same at all.
Are you sure? Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, a, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Hmm? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
I think you did. I think you're a deeply disturbed, sadistic, fetishistic little fuck, and I think you enjoyed it.
You could say, oh, come on, that was fun. I love that one.
Fun? Fun? Is tetanus fun? Hmm? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we?
You loved
The
it.
things you do with our body are suicidally dangerous, and if you could silence your glandular impulses, you would hear me screaming at you!
You love it.
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome.
A Ghibli fanboy. That seems like a pretty unlikely coincidence.
Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity...
So what, he's just got a Gooner Robo-Scorpion in, like, the think tank at all times?
Well, he probably has security cameras, or he probably has access to their direct feeds. They are robots.
Quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though.
He poked you with a stick.
Well, as long as your curiosity is satisfied.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
I don't buy it. The good things, the cool breeze on your cheek, the smell of food, love. What can I do to make this a fair compromise? I've got arms, you don't. You're coming with me. Fair compromise.
If you want me back, we need to establish some ground rules. First, showers. Second, regular checkups. Regular, mind you, and from a reputable doctor. That Julie Farkas
But, like,
woman
with
I would love
Yeah,
to
it's
see
worth it.
Julie Farkas more. Why didn't you tell me?
to me more than your choir and genitalian orchestra. Promise me that, and you've got a deal.
I mean,
Your genitalian orchestra.
I mean, listen, I don't know about the genitalia orchestra thing, but I think we can see Julie Farkas a little bit more. Like, this sounds like a pretty good deal. Well, I've got it. Wait, I can kind of blue ball them on the third option.
Yeah. Keep in mind you get different perks. Like your head can no longer be crippled as long as you have this Tesla thing in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Along with other like upsides. Whereas having your brain, you get a different set of upsides.
What's the upside if I get my brain back?
I will check that real quick. Oh, God, I'm so unprofessional. Oh my God. Old World Blues brain perk.
Do 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 do.
All right, I got it. So you either have Brainless, which is 25% resistance to chem addictions and 5% DT. However, if you take your brain back, it replaces it with Big Brained, which offers 10 DT but reduces chem resistance to 10%. So you get a higher damage threshold but a lower resistance to chems. However, both perks make your head immune to crippling. Oh, okay. So like it's objectively better to take this back. Who cares if you're addicted to drugs? That's awesome. Yeah. What is she?
All right, I guess I'll
Even if you
take
do
it.
get your organs back, you can come back and take them out.
I didn't expect you to actually agree to that. I'm afraid that was a bit of a bluff, really. I'm not going with you.
Well, if you like being stuck in there so much, maybe I'll just leave you.
Oh no, please. Please don't do I don't.
What would happen to me if I left you here?
Let me see. I suppose you'd continue on much as you are now, using that synthetic thinking machine to do the heavy lifting. Unless, of course, the batteries run out. But that seems unlikely.
And if I put you back?
I'm not entirely sure. I suppose there's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us. What form that might take, though, I cannot say.
This is too weird. I'll be back later. I mean, you can stay here. It's not like I need this hassle.
Oh no, you don't need this hassle. You're too busy treating your body like a canvas of sucking flesh wounds to deal with your brain.
I already, like, why are you treating me like a piece of shit? I already said I would, like, be nice to you, and then, like, you're trying to, like, make me feel bad. I'm going.
Good, go.
I will.
Fine.
Great.
I know it's great.
All right. Bye.
Believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
What's so bad about letting the brains get out? They don't seem that terrible. Yeah, I mean, like, how are they gonna fuck up the Mojave any worse than it's already been?
You want me to read you the ending slides as an idea of what they could do?
I'll talk to the brain about it.
Don't seem
Okay.
so bad. They vivisected us just to see what would happen. Have you forgotten the lobotomites? The cyber dogs, I assume you saw those. Imagine that kind of science spread across the entire Mojave. Every man, woman, and child we've met reduced to a lobotomite. Is that what you want?
Well, this game is making me feel like I have to take him back. I want to just leave him alone. Fuck him.
You can take him back and then leave him in the sink, by the way. You don't have to actually, like, suck him into your head.
Oh.
I don't think. And also you can swap between him and the battery.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
I guess you didn't have the perk or something, but, like, yeah, you're supposed to be able to, if you have, like, either Black Widow or Shoshay LaFemme, you're supposed to be able to hit on your brain.
I definitely
come
have
onto it.
Shayla Femme.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why, but you're supposed to be able to come onto the brain, and it's like, are you... Here's what you missed. Oh, okay, there's the YouTube link.
Okay. All right, let me see.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, let me see. Ba 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 ba. Just a second. Ba ba bee ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba bee ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba dee ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Hmm. No. Okay, that's
You
not...
good?
Yeah, I have to... This frickin' thing... Oh! This thing is working now. Good. 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 Okay.
On to me? Sweet Lord, I don't even have the words for how repugnantly wrong that is. Please tell me we weren't that perverse when I was in your head. Ugh. Anyways, even if that was on the table, we have a problem.
Okay. See, that's what you can do, basically.
Yeah. Are you coming on to me?
Maybe. Is that a
God.
problem?
It's so repugnant. I don't even have words to describe how wrong that is.
It's not that wrong. Leo, vamp for 30 seconds.
Alright, vamping for 30 seconds. Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a really good day. I am just here to let you know that you should go to kickstarter.com/the Bernie Madoff Suit Project to go help our friends. They've already doubled their goal, and with many more stretch goals to come, the Bernie Madoff Suit Project is gonna come along awesome. Donate now! And Leah, what's up with your mic? Nothing's up with my mic, I'm just talking.
It's because I enabled desktop audio, that's why. He's good now.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I just sounded ugly the whole time.
You were doubled up for 30 seconds. Don't freak out.
It's so over. It's
not
over.
over. Why? Hey,
Over.
Leo, why would they want to back the Bernie Madoff project? What is the Bernie Madoff project?
Oh, a bunch of our friends over at Video Ditch are buying one of Bernie Madoff, one of America's worst fucking human beings ever. He's dead. You can buy the suit, and they're gonna buy the suit. They're gonna make a documentary, and they're also interviewing like indie game devs, which is fun. I know it sounds kind of like a schizo fest, but hey, it's a really cool place. You can donate. You can get in the Discord. You can join us for Left 4 Dead 2 nights. It's so much fun. If you go and donate now, you can get your name in the credits. You can get a piece of the suit at the end when they destroy it, and they mail the piece. It's a piece of history. You can even get T-shirts. You can get your name as producer. You can get a signed picture of Sam from Video Ditch. It's so cool. Go on over to kickstarter.com/Bernie Madoff Project. That's probably not what the URL. You listen. You put that in the Google. Put that in a Bing. You ask it to Jeeves. It'll get you there, and then you donate your money and tell them that we specifically sent you. Please.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Oh man, I really thought that I could just Google it. Turns out actually that you kind of can't. So I'm just trying to pull it up real quick.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, well guess what? I am going to vamp. I'm going to vamp while I do this.
No,
I'm gonna open
I'm
my
doing it
Gmail.
right now.
No, it's too late. You took too
No.
long. I already opened my Gmail. I've clicked on view Kickstarter. Oh, look, here's their recent update. It's the final days and they're starting filming of the movie. Click that link right there. The Madoff suit
There
project.
you
Click that
go.
right
Look,
there.
there it is. You could
See,
go
they've
right
doubled
there.
their goal. You go right there.
Kickstarter.com
You see it.
/projects /VD pod /the Madoff suit project. Go
They even
support
got the
them.
Project We Love sticker from Kickstarter. That's probably good.
You could
I'm like,
be getting a piece of the suit. You could get get a piece of the suit. You could get a t-shirt. Don't you want a t-shirt?
I also said this.
You
If
could
you
you could
donate,
watch them
you could,
get out of a dumpster. You could
yeah.
go to a convention. You could drink a White Claw.
Right now they only have enough money for one suit, which means Sam won't get to wear a suit, and Sam's gonna be really sad and lonely while Nick wears the suit. So if you donate, you can get Sam to wear a suit, and then they both have suits.
Are
and
they
maybe
like 400 away or what?
I think so, something like that. But yeah, you should help them get to their next goal of getting another suit.
Get them to the suit.
Get them to the second suit.
I asked Ants to get me his snack and he got me Takis.
I love my fucking bitch wife. She brought me coffee. Thanks, hon.
I got Monster. I got Monster.
You got
and
Monster?
Takis.
I had a white Monster the other day and I'm like, gosh, I'm so gender. I want to kill myself after saying that out loud. Actually, that was too much.
I say that like all the time. What are you talking?
Yeah, but like I was looking at you and I was thinking about how like you say that, and that makes me want to die. Not that you say it. That when I
think you're just giving yourself a deeper pit. I'm just gonna leave.
I love you.
Okay.
I love my cringe wife.
Thank you. Why do you gotta use negative adjectives to describe me?
Well, I could use a different kind. I could use a different word, kind of adjective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you.
I love my wife.
Right then. You best be
I love my also wife.
Oh joy.
No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
All right.
Combat. Just kidding.
It's time.
It's time.
That quest actually makes it kind of harder to. In my head, it was like, oh, it's so hard to convince your brain to come back with you. Oh shit.
Oh no! Did we quick? We pressed quick. It's fine. We'll just quick. It's
I
all
definitely
good.
quick saved. Yeah. This game is held together.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of fucking obnoxiously held together. You know what else is barely holding together? The gaming industry. What about that Halo Special Edition? Don't you like plastic? Don't you like plastic with your code? Listen, I can't talk. I also have special editions of games, but that was from back when they were like, I mean, they were also shit back then, but the games I have special editions for are cool. And I also think big fuck-off statues are kind of gaudy sometimes.
You know,
I don't know. What do you think?
I was actually thinking about how, like, I really miss the art. I miss the art of video games so much.
Well, the good news is it's still here. It's just not in, like, you know, the games that you grew up with. Oh, it auto-saved. No, it didn't.
We
Oh,
haven't
poo.
seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Hmm.
I'm running out of floor space for my calculator.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves.
God
Anyway,
damn
so
it.
it's okay. You could just like start smashing the keyboard and getting through this as fast as possible. You already read all this. Who cares?
No, I mean, I was when you were saying like collector's editions and plastic and kitschy shit, I was actually distinctly thinking about Halo Reach, right? I was thinking about
Yeah.
like Halo Reach, Dead Space 2, BioShock 1. Some of the best collector's editions, in my opinion, ever. Right?
Yeah.
BioShock had this big box art with like butterfly handprints all over it, vinyl, roll-up artwork, art book, copy of the game, soundtrack of the game also on CD. And let's be real, all of that was a LARP, right? Most people probably didn't have real turntables. I have a real turntable, and even that's kind of a LARP. I don't use it as much as I should.
I think the only gamers that have real turntables are either like musician gamers, or they're
Easy
TF2
there,
players,
Mobius.
because the TF2 player, the TF2 vinyl is apparently very popular.
Dead Space 2 was like this box with graphic of Isaac in space, and like he's holding out the plasma cutter, and the plasma cutter is shooting a beam that wraps around the entire box. Comes with like just some art placards. And you know, it came with like a McDonald's toy plasma cutter. You know, that was always a little unimpressive for me, but I think that collector's edition was only like $75 total. Came with the game too. So
Yeah.
$15 more, you get a box, you know? Okay, I gotta save now that that's done. That conversation went a little different. And then Halo Reach had this big giant statue, and that was the highest end edition. And then also it had like a box that was like kind of this militaristic 3-tier stacker system. Inside of it was a replica of Halsey's journal. And oh shit, did I take the brain with me this time? Whoops, my bad. Maybe the game shouldn't have crashed. 3-tier stacker system, which was like putting together a bento box if you took it out the wrong way. Halsey's journal, like holographic, semi-transparent plastic ID cards, some art, like there was art stamped throughout Halsey's journal. Came with pre-order armor. That pre-order armor was eventually unlocked with everyone else. So, pre-order culture at its start, I really didn't mind. Because to me, it was like a part of like going to the midnight launch, everyone getting their copies and their special editions and their consoles, right? You could go and get your limited edition R2-D2 Xbox, your limited edition Xbox, right? And that's all gone. All that shit's gone.
Yeah. Kind of sucks. Kind of blows.
Now, it's like you've got the $200 marathon statue, which doesn't necessarily come with the game. There's no midnight launch for the thing. You can buy the statue separate. The only way to get it is through the Bungie store, or like the Sony store, which is just selling the Bungie store. So there's no real way to pre-order it. So like the idea of a mom paying off the pre-order at GameStop those days long gone, right? And $200 is a lot of money for a fucking kitschy statue.
Oh yeah.
Um, and like GTA 6 is like the biggest game that everyone's been waiting for, quote unquote. I guess it's the biggest game for the average consumer, is what I'm supposed to believe. And they're paying $100 for nothing.
Yeah. Oh shit. Ants wants to derail. He has a funny photo here.
Mm.
Skyrim is 15 years old is already a crazy stat. But if you wanted even more, put it in perspective, I encountered an 8th grader named after a Daedric prince at work today.
Let's see. It's not opening in this. There we go.
See, I just clicked on it and opened. I don't know. Have you tried clicking on it?
What do you think the name was? Azura, Botieth,
Honestly,
Clavicus Vile.
so okay, let's do process of elimination here. All right. So we can eliminate, I think, every name that is like a two-parter. So Molag Bal, Mehrunes Dagon, Clavicus Vile. Now I guess you could argue Clavicus, but I'm gonna remove that. Also Hermaeus Mora. All right. Now we can take the other names and we just eliminate the names that sound a little too fucking stupid, right? Like keep in mind a woman got pregnant and she had to agree to this name.
Meridia.
And even a nerd. Meridia?
It's got to be Meridia.
I'm thinking Azura.
Azura
Azura
or Meridia. There is no way. It's definitely not Clavicus Vile, Hermaeus Mora.
Yeah. Boethia, I feel like you could probably sneak someone and say, oh, you could say Bo, but no, it's not here seen. Fuck not Malakath. Mephala sounds too edgy. Nocturnal sounds like something like a goth would name their kid. I don't know. Maybe. Namira, maybe. But I think on principle I wouldn't name my child Namira because that's like the queen of rot. Vermina? I can imagine like an old lady, like an old Wiccan lady named Vermina, but not that I'd name my kid that. Not Sheogorath.
I actually,
not Sanguine.
I know that there may be some pushback on this. I can genuinely see Sheogorath or Sanguine passing the goth sniff test.
Maybe, but like I feel like not for a kid. I feel
if
like
the
that's a
mom
name that you
wanted
give
it,
later.
if the mom was really into it,
elite Molag Bal knowledge. If the kid was black, I could see Sanguine, not spelled right, of course. Jesus. What if it was a mother and that wanted the name rather than the father? I feel like I don't know. Something about I feel Fiogoras goes kind of hard as a middle name though. Perryite, I actually think Perryite is the most likely one. If you just say, oh, it's Perry. Honestly. I'm gonna lock in personally. I'm not like there's no way for us to confirm this, but I'm gonna lock in
Malakath
either...
could happen. I kind of think Malakath could.
No. Who the fuck names their kid Malakath? You're insane. You're just being contrarian. This is the most contrarian take of all time from you. Malakath is on the same fucking term as fucking Molag Bal, as far as I'm concerned. Same level.
No, it's kind of like Malachite. You've never heard someone named Malachite?
No. Malachite feels like a name that like that's like sock. That's like a name that someone gives themselves later. That's the same like place I put the name like Vermina or Nocturnal. It's like that's a name that you give yourself when you're like 15 and you're experimenting.
You mean like
they're
Lilith?
Naming a kid Malachite for different reasons. Like Lilith? Yes, like Lilith. I'd never name myself Lilith. I would never consider that name. Never. Not in a million years.
Yeah, naming yourself Lilith is basically condemnation.
Yeah.
It's definitely got to be Azura. It's Azura or it's like Meridia
I'm thinking Azura, Meridia, or Perry. Yeah. That sounds like the most likely. Like Meridia is probably the most normal one. Azura is like very close second. Malachite's a gemstone, pretty sure. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a gemstone when you say it. Like, say malachite. I want you to feel that word in your mouth, all right? I want you to open your mouth. I want you to feel it. I want you to say malachite. I want your tongue to wrap around the letters. And I want you to tell me that you'd name a child that. The only person that's naming their kid malachite is like an ancient, like, fucking orc warrior or like warband chief as part of some ancient steppe tribe that was abandoned in Mongolia long ago and is only being rediscovered because they got unfrozen from like an ice sheet. No one's naming their kid fucking Malakath. Malachite? Maybe. I guess, but not Malakath. You can make your kid say the beacon meme with Meridia. I would hate that. If my kid every time they fucking like shook hands with someone said a new hand has touched the beacon, I'd kill them probably.
If you named your kid Sanguine, you could do like the the murder brotherhood meme every day.
Sanguine, my brother. Oh my god, so stupid.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That's only
Her-
pros.
Naming my kid Hermaeus Mora because I need to have my child taken from the state. A new hand touches the beacon.
All right, so what's going on with this quest?
So now that the brain is in the tube, the fucking the force field is down. That causes you to not be able to shoot them. Because in order to have the fucking aggression field not work on you, Dr. Klein waits, make sure you've prepared everything.
Oh, hey, you guys are all in a row. What's going on? I'm not going to talk to Dr. Klein. I want to talk to Dala.
You should really see Dr. Klein. We're all awaiting.
A woman knows her place. The who are you dialogue is here.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
Yes, he has.
I recommend watching your toe. Now, your brain. And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain.
I want to speak to you about the names of characters from various The Elder Scrolls series.
With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. First,
Yeah, see, this is exactly what he was fucking
Oh,
worried
that's
about.
not good.
Yeah.
You think I am the lobotomite? No, from my skull houses the brain of Mobius.
most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside.
Dovahkiin's fucked. Imagine naming your kid Dovahkiin and the only new game you get is Fallout 76 and StarCraft in exchange. That's fucking rough, dude.
Oh my gosh, there's disgusting amounts of, you don't even want to know what just happened.
What?
Mobius just fucked my pussy. My pussy?
It's that meme, except it's Mobius instead of the girl. Did you just turn into my pussy? That is so perverted.
I have been looking at various fetishes on the internet, and I have discovered POV pornography. Getting separated from your brain, and your brain is like, in order for us to come to a mutual understanding, we're going to have a serious discussion about your addictions. First of all, no more Zin pouches. I'm out. I'm leaving you behind.
I don't know how you feel your fuck. I knew a guy. I used to go fucking clubbing with this guy, and he would unironically by the end of the night, like he didn't spit out. He would line his fucking teeth like a mouth guard of Zyn pouches. That guy had a fucking problem. Oh my god, it was gross. He'd be like, "You want a Zyn?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then he'd open it up, and there's nothing in there because he's basically fucking absorbed them, like Kirby.
I have to pop a Programmer's Digest.
You need to pop a Mentat. 52 Mentat. Check your stats to make sure. Okay, stop. It doesn't stack. Now you're addicted. Make sure you check your stats. Check your stats to make sure that you
What if I
signs.
popped my Mentats and then like you saw like my int was just 400.
There you go, science 100, yeah. That'd be crazy, but thankfully that's not how the world works.
My int should drop. There should be a Bembo. How come there's no Bembo perks in Fallout? What's up with that? Why is this game so fucking mail coded?
True, so true. I mean, I'm not a bimbo, but you know, for your response, for your representation.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Devs, Obsidian, you get to make Fallout New Vegas 2, but the next one's got to be for bimbos. I'm over it. No more of this bullshit. Okay, next one. I want more negative int checks. I want stupid maxing. I want charisma.
Oh my
only.
god! Fuck it. Her name is Francesca Horrigan, and she's like 9 feet tall with minigun arms and huge tits. She's like, you've gotten a lot farther than you should have, and like because the POV is like because you're looking up at Frank Horrigan normally, instead you can't see her because of her giant tits.
Body blocking. Body blocking
Exactly.
has to be a part of like the natural quest progression. They've already added implant systems to Fallout. I don't know why they haven't.
If your
like,
int is
put
low
two and
enough
two
by the time
together.
you get to Mr. House, you can literally eat the platinum chip. Fuck off. That's not true. You need to link that. Right
No, you
now.
can. You actually can. It's true. You can eat the platinum chip. No, wait. Sorry. I've seen the video of this. I think it may be a mod, but I've seen the video of it. You can threaten to do it for sure.
Oh, it's a community mod.
Yeah.
It is a mod. Wild Wasteland Plus called Eat the Platinum Chip. Okay, you must have the lead belly perk in order to do it.
Nothing is impossible for science. Mesons, lasers, atoms, brainwaves, all are at my command.
Speak the truth, and the decibel variation in your voice. Mobius, how dare you breach the think tank? And what do you want here?
I offer a deal. Stay here, stay put, and I'll let you live. Let's see. And then the other ones are just the normal ones.
Yeah.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
I will permit you to do this for me.
Partner with you, my foe? I have a strange sensation that I would like that.
He's remembering that they used to be like super best friends.
Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service.
Great. Awesome.
It's a bit anticlimactic, I'll be honest, the end of this. But I think Old World Blues ending, while kind of anticlimactic, you still get like a lot of good content in this.
It's still my favorite DLC. This is obviously a banger.
Oh yeah.
Watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discovery safe.
Oh, that's because you have good karma. If you have neutral, the courier does nothing. If you have evil karma, it says the courier uses like weapons to hurt people.
Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's
This is just
depths.
based on discovered
Perhaps
locations.
that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
Pervert.
Pervert! You call me a pervert?
Saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
Vault 22, cucked by Vault 22.
To devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the
Finally.
Continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to...
I'm really thankful for this DLC because
after one of its more psychotic episodes, however,
unlike Neo Feud 2,
decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bath.
it reminded me of what I loved so much about the base game of Fallout New Vegas.
Swore its enemies would rue the day
After the problems of the first two DLCs.
Oh yeah. They're very much what you could call generously growing pains, in my opinion.
It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving.
Good for you, Muggy. Attaboy.
Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence.
No, Blind Dio Jefferson.
It only made him more filled with the blues than before.
You know, the blues is basically just despair for, well, you know.
Oh yeah, I love this one because it's implied that he fucking flings with the light switches.
Got their names much too often and was soon as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped.
I really love
skulls at that
toxic.
So there's like two things in media that I feel like kept Asimov alive. One is
Yeah.
Love, Sex, and Robots, which is very heavy metal anthology. And then the other one is this. Asimov's text feels so unpreserved in terms of its quirkiness. I guess the Brave Little Toaster kept it alive too, but the Brave Little Toaster is very old.
So I've never read Asimov, but would the quirkiness also be like applied to something in the lines of like Hitchhiker's Guide? Because that's the vibe I
Yes. Anything that is technology personified, that is Asimov.
Rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit.
Yeah, it's a good DLC. I love the fact that if you like get all the upgrades for the sync, it's like they're a happy community and they all have their own little endings.
We were
It's
talking
like-
about Bjork earlier today, and a friend had mentioned Bjork's television YouTube like video. I guess at the time it was like more of a VHS recording, but like it's Bjork looking at the circuitry of a TV and going like, I think it is like a town, and the circuits are the streets and the diodes are buildings, and I think of the, you know, and it's like this romanticization of technology is so precious.
Oh yeah.
It's important to keep this thing alive. It's everything about like humanity inherently.
100%.
Unlike GTA 6 Halo CE Collector's Edition Doritos Mountain Dew digital only skins that you can't see in the fucking cutscene, that's pre-rendered, and everyone goes like, well, that's not that big of a deal.
This is the thing. This is the thing.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see
Good for you, Muggy.
for what it is.
They stare into the what was.
I hope you know we're jumping straight into the last DLC right now, right?
The realities of their world continue.
Are you sure you don't want to go
Yeah.
into one last thing before we leave?
Fine, we'll go to on this thing.
Okay.
Can you imagine pre-rendering the cutscenes in your fucking modern recreation of Halo and then going, for authenticity reasons, you won't be able to see your custom armor inside of the Halo game, but also third-person mode will be unlockable, and also you have custom skins. Fucking authenticity, my asshole. Halo Reach didn't have this authenticity bullshit reasoning 20 years ago. Sorry, it was only 10. I don't care. Math is stupid. It's so fake. It's so phony. Paying like $20 more, getting digital skins that you can only see in third person, and then even then you can't see it in fucking cutscenes when you're in first person. So what's the point? Why would you ever? Why? And why
Because
are
stupid people like it?
Why are people like, and you know, what's also really upsetting to me is that the heavy epic sniper rifle shown in Halo Wars, you can't use it. You cannot use it unless it is the three previous missions.
Buns is just having a moment. All right.
Look, they're happy.
Oh yeah, everyone cheers for you. Yeah. All right, so you kind of talked over it a little bit, but this is the gun. You shoot it while you're outside the big empty to teleport back, or you shoot it while inside the big empty to teleport back to the Mojave.
Not bad.
So we were talking about this theme that we've set up with all the DLCs, right? Old world, how like this idea of beginning again and letting go. Big Mountain is also a part of this story because they are literally stuck in the past, a loop of the past, and this idea of what is. And you know, at the end, it sort of summarizes the idea of old world blues. It's like they're so blinded by the present and the past that they can never see the future. In this case, it's on purpose because of science, but Big Mountain is, like, in a lot of ways, a place frozen in time. Oh yeah, blind. He just keeps singing. Okay, you're gonna open up your map.
Uh-huh.
Before you kill yourself. Oh no.
Right. I'm gonna open up my map.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
Apparently, I'm unkillable.
Well, these are EMP grenades.
Alright,
open up your map. Cave.
Actually, hold on. Nice. Nice. Open up my map, okay?
Yes, your world map. Alright, I want you to take your marker. I want you to put it, go up. And now to the right. Now just up a bit, past that road. A little to the right. A little to the left. Perfect, right there. Just place the marker right there.
Okay.
We're going to a place called Mysterious Cave.
You got it. He who conquers the world conquers my ass, Chief.
He who's sucking is fucking, Chief. Also, make sure you save before we crash inevitably.
Yeah, I just did.
Good call.
Man, the cephalin can only be used in the first 3 missions, and that's the thing that I'm actually mad about. I'm not mad about the fact that it's a single-player campaign game selling a 5-day early access on a pre-order bonus. Everyone's so... Like, why are we okay with this? And everyone's like, well, they've been... Oh, well, there it goes. It crashed.
Your rage crashed it. It's because they're just used to it at this point.
I know, and everyone,
okay.
I know that the default response is like, it's been able to do this for forever, right? Everyone's just like, well, Buns, it's been this way forever. And we all just nod our heads and we just swallow it.
And you know what I unironically believe?
I'll never stop being mad about it because it's absurd.
But the thing is, it's like, I don't think it would go away even if they didn't.
I was mad when the Dead Space 2 pre-order plasma cutter was a McDonald's toy. And that was a little bit absurd of me to complain about, right? Like, at least I was getting a physical item, but I was like, this is a McDonald's toy.
Alright, you'll want to switch to a real gun. I don't think the pulse is going to help you.
Oh, yeah. Probably not. Oh, shit.
And then once we get there, I'm going to get you to save again. And also, keep in mind, your goal is not to win this fight. If you want to try and win this fight, you can.
Okay.
There's a very real chance you aren't.
Ah, damn, I really thought I could... Yeah, yeet it. Man, I really thought that, like, when the price point on GTA 6 was announced, that it would be like, well, people will surely
I'll be honest, $100 for GTA 6. I'm not saying that's a good price, but I kind of I wouldn't be surprised by that.
It has been pre-ordered 6 times more than like the largest other games. 6 times more.
It's the fucking DLC thing where it's like, oh, here's an exclusive fucking store. Hold on, let me look at my map again in relation to. Oh, it's a bit more north from you. It's a bit more north.
But like, and so it's. I guess the answer is that it doesn't matter. Like, people will pay it. They will. They will shit on Marathon and call it DOA and say that it's stole art and all this shit. But then normies will pay for $400 million for anything.
Here it is. All right, so you're going to want to save your game before you enter here. No, like, give it a hard save just in case.
Okay,
like, yeah.
50 saves used.
Yeah.
What if the game crashed while saving?
That'd be fucking horrible.
I want
All
my
right,
video.
Are you ready?
That's the thing too. I'm not even that upset about the disc having a digital code.
Pip-Boy lights on.
Because we're far past that.
Yeah.
I'm more upset about like the selling of the access to a cosmetic tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not supposed
How about
to...
you? Oh my god, you know what? You know what's gonna be even funnier?
What's that?
When you find out it's all recolors.
Yeah, I that's the thing too. Like, okay, it's gonna be access to pay and spray, and it's gonna be access to tattoo shops. We don't even know what those tattoos are. I remember playing GTA Online at the start of the game when the game first coming out and being like, man, these tattoos kind of suck. Goth clothing didn't even existed.
Reports from Digital Foundry say it's probably not going to run 60 FPS on PS5.
Well, reports
console players are hog slops, so it's fine. They don't care.
Okay.
Oh, that's him.
Okay.
That's the boy.
All right, he's a legendary blowfly.
Yeah.
It's on caution. We can target the head. Damage resistance.
Popping an atomic cocktail might actually not be a bad idea for the resistances.
Okay.
Oh, and watch out for when it shoots its little goo ball at you. It's a bit more potent than the normal, like, bloatfly, like, goo ball attack. You know how the bloatfly has its little, like, spitting its tail at you?
Yeah.
His is a bit more.
Looking to see for anything that might... There we go,
Psycho.
Just in case.
A rebound. It'll regenerate your AP faster.
Attack speed. Yeah. Steady. We're just popping everything.
True police story. Increase your crit chance.
Alright. Wow, that's not a lot of damage.
This is the highest health enemy in the game. And also it regens a bit, I think. Yeah, it also shoots plasma caster shots instead of normal. You're actually doing a really good job. What the fuck? Damn, your build's coming through.
Come on. Come on. Got him.
Damn, I expected you to get like super fucked.
Well, I mean,
All right, there you go.
that is kind of what happens when you pop every single fucking item in the game.
Well, you know what? It also helps that you're playing like a stealth sniper build that is much more designed to go up against this fucking thing. Oh yeah, that's why it was so big.
Boy is zooted.
Yeah. No death. Greasy, to be fair, this is probably one of the best. Like, this isn't like going up against Legendary Bloatfly with a melee build, right? Like, Buns...
It's worth 200. 4. I know.
Oh God, Buns.
I know, but
50 Bloatfly me.
Just anything that's worth 4. I'll just drop it. Okay. The duct tape.
Fucking Buns when.
Fuck, but it's worth so much money, bro. It's worth so much fucking money. Let's bounce. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, here, I'm gonna read the wiki page a little bit for you. Because
yeah, sure.
That fight was supposed to be a lot harder for you.
Oh, well, you know.
It's the strongest and largest variant and is characterized by a glowing pale aura. It fires a highly damaging 300 damage equal to that of the alpha male Deathclaw plasma projectile from its abdomen, the strength of which is such that it's even the stoutest of defenders will be killed in just a few shots. When killed, it explodes, leaving a pile of goo. Its brain can be targeted in vats, and you can frenzy it. It has twice the health of a legendary Deathclaw and deals nearly twice the damage.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you pop every single support item in the game and you get off caution shots, you can really fuck that guy's day up.
Yeah. And for reference on how big he is compared to you, he is a little bit taller than you and like much thicker. So like if you, I don't know, I think melee fighting him is way harder, obviously, and it's also gross because he's fucking huge. That fly sure was bloated. Yeah, no, he's fucking built different, dude.
All right, let's sell
All right.
that shit.
Yeah, let's sell the 50 things of bloatfly meat.
And the blood sausage. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of. Oh yeah, that's another thing with that fucking
perk
Good
is that
perk.
we can just stock up like 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, this too. Even though it's only 15, it's not that much weight.
You want to sell like some of those mentats? You have like 40 of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess that's the thing. That's something too. Is that you get so many mentats because they're so crazed. This DLC breaks the economy too. I was thinking about like what breaks the economy, and it's mostly these DLCs. Like, because...
Yeah, mentats are a good bit rarer in the base game. That is true, but we don't need 40, I don't think.
I don't know. The Wonder Glue.
The Vault 13 Canteen.
No, we're not selling. It's too charming, dude. I know everyone hates it.
No, no one hates it.
Oh, they do.
People
they hate
no,
it. They really do.
No, they don't. I don't hate it. I love it. It's iconic. You're not playing New Vegas unless the corner says, "Oh my god, I need to fucking download a wallpaper manager or whatever the fuck that program is that everyone has."
Wallpaper engine.
Yeah. Can you have a wallpaper engine set up? No, it probably wouldn't work like that. It wouldn't be over everything. But I want a program that over top of all my windows, no matter what I have on screen, every now and again you take a sip from your Vault 13.
Yes,
canteen, no matter what
you can
I'm
do
doing.
that. Yeah, yeah.
God.
Yeah.
God, that's aesthetic. That would make me feel at peace.
Yeah. Yeah, there's things that you can do too where certain wallpaper engines will like distinctly wow, each of these is 158 caps. It's essentially like blood sausage breaks the economy really bad.
It's really, yeah, but like I gave you tips on stuff like cartons of cigarettes and whatnot early game, which is good for early money. You realistically don't have to do it too much at this point. Breaking the economy in New Vegas past a certain point is more an inevitability than like something you aim to do.
Yeah, because it's a question of like how which method is it going to be? Because it's going to be one of them. I do love it though.
That is true. Blood sausage heals a lot. If Buns starts leveling her survival up to like 100, it'll heal exponentially.
It is leveled to 100.
Oh well, there you go. Yeah, so it's already healing its max amount, which I think is like. So, I think you probably end up healing more from a blood sausage than you would a stim pack. It's just that it's an overtime effect.
Blood sausage. Oh, did I give him this? There we go. Gabriel's bark. Robo Scorpion. Okay. That's it. All right. Let's see. So I think that's it for the DLC, yeah? For this one?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. I should do the 308 JSP 8. So I can do that. 12.7. Oh, nope, can't do any more. All right, sounds good. All right, cool. Remove this. Is there anything of note in that mysterious cave? Because I did just grab that stuff.
Nope, that's all that was. I was like, oh, this is gonna be funny. We can watch Buns fail and get killed by the legendary bloatfly a bunch of times. But no, you just fucking annihilated it. You completely demolished all my expectations.
Yeah, I'll do this stuff off stream. All right, let's get back to the real world.
All right.
And by the Matrix, I mean the real world. Where is it? Oh shit. Do I need to like take any of this stuff with me? like armor, weapons, any of that. I mean, obviously it's going to be for my hideout, but this is also kind of a hub world.
Yeah.
So, you know, like how's my apparel looking? So combat armor would repair this fully, but also this isn't a very high DT. I don't know. I'm just going to keep using it. As long as
You
I
may
have
as well
stim
keep using
packs.
it. It's very likely you're going to get better armor in the next DLC anyway. Or
Can
at least
I-
you'll want to, knowing you'll want to use like the new armor and the new toys.
I wanted to see if I could make Med-X.
I don't think you can make Med-X.
Okay, not here. Probably not at the table either.
Oh, you can also return here anytime from Lonesome Road, Greasy says. I didn't know that. I thought you could only do that.
That's really good.
Does Transportal Ponder work in Lonesome Road? I need to look this up real quick. Oh, wait. No, the Transportal Ponder does not work in the Lonesome Road DLC area.
It doesn't?
No, it does not. That would be a mod.
I wonder if the sailing.
Well, I don't know about the Transportal Ponder specifically, but you can return to Mojave easily. That is true. During all of Lonesome Road, you can at any point fast travel back to the entrance and leave.
Okay, good.
That's actually I think that's a recurring theme of the DLC is he like tells you can walk away at any time.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Go ahead, coward. You big pussy.
Ulysses really is a fucking generational hater. He's like, do it, bitch! I dare you. He fucking blows smoke in your face.
The reunion.
So if you want, you can actually go back to the big empty, put all your shit away, or organize your inventory now or whatever. And then what you can do is keep the portal ponder on you, and as you go through like parts of the next area, if you're ever like, oh, I have too much shit, you can just fast travel in and teleport back.
Okay. All right.
And before you say it's a little cheesy, nice.
Well, that's not good. That could be a severe problem. Well, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could just be a cell issue. Like, whatever this crashing issue is, there's no way to know. Because it seems like it's sporadic. It's definitely... It wasn't a problem, and then it just
I think it might be linked to how long the save has been going for.
I can't believe none of our patches have addressed it, though. Okay, so
yeah,
I'm gonna dump.
Crashes during long playthroughs of New Vegas are primarily caused by memory leaks and save file corruption inherent to the game engine. You can manage memory allocation in the NVSE config INI. You can optimize CPU usage in the Fallout.ini. You can disable autosaves, turn off built-in autosaves to prevent cell load corruption. Oh, that is another thing, yeah. The quick save and autosaves sometimes can be kind of fucky-wucky, so if you turn off autosaves, that might help, but you will have to remember to save.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a thing, honestly, that also happened with Oblivion, I'm pretty sure. Where if you just played, if your playthrough just goes on for too long, eventually the game just starts shitting itself.
You know, I remember people giving this shit to this, like, stuff to, like, Cyberpunk for having this issue, but this seems to be an issue with just every single open world game.
You should check the stability mod list and the Viva New Vegas mod list. I'm pretty sure she has most of them, Greasy, but if you want to like drop a link in the Discord,
I'm pretty sure I do have them all. Yeah. Why don't I just hold on?
But yeah, open world games just have this. I guess it's just because like so many factors have been going on for so long. This doesn't happen in Morrowind though. You know what happens in Morrowind if the game goes on for too long? The worst thing that happens. Sometimes the Silt Strider, sometimes the Silt Strider carriage drivers, like the ones that you can pay for travel, sometimes they'll walk off from their normal area and like fall and get stuck somewhere else. Which doesn't really, that's not really a problem. You can still use their services. They're just not in the spot they're supposed to be. That's the worst that happens in Morrowind if the game goes on for too long. Their idle path will just sometimes have them fall off a ledge, and then you have to find them. Oh, plus you could just use a spell like Charm to or Command to bring them back to their spot, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay, 1 atomic, 1 battle brew, all the blood sausage, like half of the buff out. Honestly, not even that much buff out. I'm just mostly trying to kind of organize some of this stuff. All the doctor's bags. I'll take all the dog steaks because I've just been using it. Any magazine. I wish that you could do subcategories. That would be cool. Half the mentats. Yeah, you can sell the mentats. And the game gives you so many of them.
Yeah. Stuff the only way that they end up ever addressing the fucked up economy is again they try with stuff like specific ammo types like the dog gun and the shoulder mounted machine gun in Lonesome Road. We read that one time where it's yeah, no, we specifically used the Magnum ammo for the dog guns because we understood that players reaching late game and doing these DLCs would have an abundancy of these, and we wanted them to not be useless. So the dog guns made them useful as a late game weapon.
Okay. I thought... Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Good. Got a bounce. We're looking forward to Lonesome Road next time. Hell yeah!
No. We're gonna start Lonesome Road right now.
All right. Well, Greasy's bouncing anyway, but that's okay. Thanks for coming.
Fuck you, Greasy. No, thank you. Thank you for showing.
Don't say that. Why are
you so nice?
God, I'm not nice. I'm a bitch. I'm a mean bitch. Sorry, my bad. I forgot I'm a mean girl.
I'm an old money bitch.
It's so hard.
It's so hard to be a bitch.
It's so hard to be a bitch.
It's so hard to be a bitch. I had a moment like that the other day.
I'm the Chad Panny, and you're the cringe stalking. You're the fat eating sweets all the time stalking.
God, I did just have Takis, and I felt like shooting myself in the face.
Yeah, you're stalking. Get fucked, idiot.
I had this ants. Cause were you around for the donut thing earlier this week?
The donut thing? No, yeah. This is I might have been refreshed.
Okay, so ants or not ants, but friend was beating Danganronpa. Aoi Asahina big on donuts. So I was like, oh, I should get a donut. And I asked Ants to get a donut. Ants was like, I'm not gonna get a donut. I'll get you a donut tomorrow. And I was like, you know what? Actually, don't get me a donut because I'm just gonna get fat. It's not good. And he was like, yeah, I'll get you a donut tomorrow. And then he got me a donut that morning and I had it, but he had gotten a second donut that he had put in the microwave. That donut stayed there for a week. And then I grabbed the donut and he was taking the trash out and he was like, you're going to have a bite of that donut. You're going to spit it out because it's been in there for a week. It's going to be rotten solid. And then you're going to throw it away into this trash can. So I'm just going to stand here. He said, nuh-uh, it's going to be fine. It's a donut.
You better have committed. You better have committed.
I bit into it. It was very rotten. I spit it out. I put it in the trash can.
How many calories is in a Krispy Kreme donut?
You don't want to know. It's like 400. It's really bad.
Yeah, that's about what that's actually less than I expected
because the batter is just sugar.
It's gotta have. Yeah, I was about to say a Tim Hortons donut has got to have less, but no, that's about the same. Yeah, no donuts, dude. Donuts suck so much. And
also, it wasn't just like a glazed donut. It was a donut which is glazed already, plus the pink, plus the pink icing, plus the sprinkles. So
I was God tested me. Because I just started the diet, and I was getting through the week, and I was dealing with all this, and I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm doing good, and I go and I walk past Tim Hortons and it's like today only chocolate covered honey cruller, and I'm like, they got chocolate covered wagon wheels. That's
They
my
got
favorite
chocolate covered
donut.
wagon wheels. I haven't had a wagon wheel since I lived in the like deep south.
Well, they have them here. They're called honey crullers. I love them.
You know what? Ants was like watching Simpsons clip after Moon Pie got mentioned. You guys had Moon Pie and
I thought it was gonna be Homer drops his donut.
No.
I thought it was
Do you guys
Homer
have
drops his
Moon
donut
Pie
spot.
in Canuckia?
Moon pies,
Moon
like the
pies.
little like the snack cake, right?
Yeah.
I think we probably have moon pies. I grew up with Joe Louis. Those are my favorites.
I have no clue what the fuck that is. You have to
It's
show
like
me
a, it's
that
like
later.
it's like chocolate with like a cream filling. It's like cakey. I'll show you later. It's probably literally. I always push the little guy down.
You are a gigantic dog.
Are you about to use that? You're about to teleport back to the big empty and crash your game.
Hey, I've developed the perfect weapon. It's a gun. It's a gun that crashes the game.
That's a mother. How could you do that? What about her children?
Those kids aren't anywhere. Oh shit. Then who will feed our people when our people need to eat? That's a Killer Mike reference.
What?
Killer Mike, he's like a rapper.
What?
I'll have to show you RTJ sometime.
What?
Run the jewels. It's fine. Huh? Hey, look what I can do. Look, hold on. I saw into the void for a second. What? Huh? 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 Huh?
A little bit.
Into the void. I hope when I die, I
There's a
clip
mod where a
into
guy
the...
called the Crash Man follows you constantly. If he touches you, the game crashes.
That's awesome.
Play that with a randomizer. Oh my god.
When
Fallout 76 came out, there was a mod called New Vegas the 76 Experience, and it just adds random NPCs to the world with like a bunch of like multiplayer gimmicks. So one of them has like a bad microphone and is aggro. The other one is like a screaming child. It's great.
I was actually gonna ask if there's a Fallout New Vegas archipelago.
I don't think there's a New Vegas archipelago.
Is there a Fallout 3 archipelago?
I think there might be a Fallout. I think they only have a Skyrim and Oblivion Remastered archipelago.
I think I'll walk away.
Yeah.
They could do an archipelago for some of the DLCs. Because the DLCs are small enough. Do it for the pit. Do it for the pit or do it for Project Anchorage.
For New Vegas, you could. Well, the problem is you'd have to do it for the base game, not just the DLC. But I don't know. It'd have to be really limited to very specific things. I'm not sure. And then also the thing is, the archipelago, it looks like it thrives mostly in games where it can be kind of open, but still like you can remember where stuff is, and not like 100 locations in an open world where like someone's progress is locked behind you going to Nutty Putty Cave. I might download because I think Ocarina of Time Ship of Harkinian specifically has archipelago support, so I might download that to play with them.
For a second, I thought you said I might download my dad.
No, I would never download my dad. Look at MRE.
That's a good MRE.
Yeah. You ever have army coffee?
Not Army coffee, but I have had a couple MREs when I was a military brat in high school.
So I went because
Yeah, that's right. Really I'm Mukuro. Get over it.
Okay, then I'm Junko. Fuck you.
I don't.
You can't be Mukuro and you can't and
Hold on,
Junko.
just give me a second.
Just
give me a second.
Mom said
I'm busy.
Mom said you have to pick one.
Nice. Sorry,
Mom
I
said
just needed to get that out of my system.
Mom said you can't be Mukuro and Junko. Mom said you have to share.
It's my turn on the Junko candy.
It's my turn on the Junko head, mate.
This is like
Listen.
fucking not Ned's Declassified, Jimmy's head out of Jimmy's head. You're like just young enough to know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
this
just like
Cartoon Network show that got canceled after one movie and one season.
Oh my god. Do you remember fucking
Destroy, Build, Destroy with Andrew WK?
No, not that one. I'm thinking of a different one. It was like maybe it was a Canadian animated show. It was one where this guy had a clone, and he was like a normal teenager. His clone was like really nice and immature and kind of stupid. I forget what it's called, like John 2.0 or 1.5 or some shit. I don't know.
No.
Oh, hang on.
This sounds like a weird episode of Johnny Test.
No, it's not Johnny Test. SoundSync's remembering it though. SoundSync's got my back.
I'm glad.
Did he have a goth sister? He had a goth sister. Yes, I believe he had a goth sister. I think that checks out. And I think the clone was also secret. And he had a black best friend. He had a black best friend. I remember that. And I think the black best friend was aware of the clone. He had a goth sister and a black best friend. I'm describing like a million shows
This
that
is
probably aired on
insane to
Cartoon
me.
Network.
Whatever the fuck is going on between you two. I'm still, like, in the back of my head, the hamster is still spinning about the Halo CE pre-order. I'm like still seething, like frothing.
You know, if you keep doing that, your cortisol is gonna spike,
and then my hair is gonna fall out. Yeah, I know. I found that out this week. That cortisol is not good for your hair.
If I could go back in time a couple weeks ago, fucking a month or so ago, when my stupid dumb ass had a fucking moment and shaved my head, I'd kill him. We had such nice curly locks. I'm like styling my hair in a way that's deep. Like I cut my fucking. I didn't realize. I don't know. This might sound like a weird thing. I didn't realize how different I looked without sideburns. I think I just always styled them throughout my life, and I just cut them, and I was like, wow.
I was having a talk with one of my coworkers where I was like, yeah, you know, the problem with like
Carl Squared. Yes, Carl 2, Carl Squared. That's what it was called.
I've never heard of this before in my life. And there's
God.
I may have seen this in like some
SoundSync post images of it post haste in the keycappers. Post the goth sister, multiple art references for Buns to obsess over.
Oh, great. That's good.
Yeah.
That's just what I need.
Yeah.
I was talking with a coworker. I was just like, yeah, you know, like it was awesome having a cyberpunk haircut, but the problem with it is that you like cut your hair short because you're like, oh, it gets in my way of soldering and doing anything, and when things get hot, and then you're like, oh, but growing your hair out takes years. Like there's no good way.
I think I have a decent amount of like natural length that once my hair grows out a little more, like a month or two, I could probably genuinely like I'm being a little too wishful thinking, I think.
Conduct sensor modules.
I was thinking I might be able to pull off like a Julie like side cut, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that for my first one. That sounds way too corny.
Yeah, your best bet for anything like you said Julie, but I think you meant Judy.
Judy, yeah.
I think like Judy Alvarez is like 3 years in terms of the.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. Wonder why I cracked so hard like 2 months in. When I found out that everything takes like 2 years.
But Google said it only takes a couple months.
Yeah, Google's a fucking lying bitch.
I know.
The reality is that like you should push on what you can when you can, because
of course.
those things take so long that you get to like go like, ooh, a shiny thing, and then the 2 years goes by and you don't have to think about it. Hey, Edie.
Oh yeah.
Asylum must have some pretty advanced engineering facilities to remote scan you and build copies. What do you mean you're not the EDE I know? Think you could use your help getting out of here. Can you come with me? So this isn't the EDE I know.
No, but it has all of EDE's memories and files.
Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. We've boosted signal gain and enlarged the overflow buffer system. That should ensure 100% connectivity and control.
I think because this is, like, the files moved over into a more repaired, like, copy, it's able to, like, play them, I think is the explanation, but I'm not totally sure.
I'll check in a second. 5K.
Yeah.
Interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds. Great job, team. Now let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
All right, let's see. Let's see. What do we got?
Yeah, let's get the review on the Goth Girl.
Review on...
Damn, this actually is more up Buns' alley, I feel like, than I initially thought.
Oh shit. Damn, this is... What the fuck? This is evil, dude. I wasn't aware that she was...
has black lotuses in a fucking skull vase.
I wasn't aware that she had game like that. Damn, she's rocking the emo 2000s My Chemical Romance.
That's about when the show came
is
out.
JoJo?
I don't know what channel JoJo is, but this came out in Canada, at least for me growing up, on a channel called Teletoon. Teletoon was basically Cartoon Network for Canada. So, okay, to explain this, Cartoon Network was not on... What the fuck?
Just ignore me.
It's Carl squared.
Oh, Carl
Clark.
squared. Carl.
Clark too.
Yeah, I'm just typing schizophrenia. There we go.
Carl squared. This fucking show. I remember this.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I see. I had her for 3 frames. Okay, all right. It's an Adobe Flash animation ass show.
Yes. I guarantee this is made in Canada. I feel like it. This makes me...
So she just gets beaten the shit up.
Yeah. Like basically every Canadian animated show was like that. Yeah, even the more interesting creative ones like Ninja Mecha, which was only 1 episode, but still. Yeah. So that was on a channel called Teletoon. So in Canada, we got Cartoon Network, but that was only if you had like premium cable packages and shit, right?
Right.
Like because it was an American channel, we didn't just naturally always get Cartoon Network. So instead we would get the Canadian fucking channels. So we would have YTV, which I think was also in the US, but instead of Cartoon Network, we got something called Teletoon. Which would turn to Teletoon at night, which would play your Adult Swim stuff. So instead of so that was the idea.
Teletoon.
Teletoon and then Teletoon at night. If you recognize the name Teletoon, that is because in the credits of lots of shows like 16 and Total Drama,
they did produce...
they'll have Teletoons in the credits because they produced it. That was original programming for Teletoon that just got popular outside of Canada.
Yeah, so when Total Drama aired for you guys got the uncensored version, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't remember seeing Heather's tits in that 1 episode.
The black bar was there. It's just that they cut that.
Oh, they cut that completely?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Americans
the way that they censored stuff is like bizarre and like evil. They would just like cut stuff out. They would like sentence bash stuff. If crap was there, crap would get removed.
Be the dubs real quick. 1, you picked up that thing you can talk to Eddie to install an upgrade on him. And 2, did you get Eddie to hack that commissary node back there?
I have not, and I will.
Okay, I would recommend doing that. So it's back in the room where you discovered him.
Okay.
On antenna channels, we got something called Kubo, which would show a lot of Canadian shows. Oh, okay. To the left, behind you. And also that Ralphie poster on the wall by his thing. You want to inspect that.
Universal. Oh.
Yeah, so
Wow.
basically there's a bunch of these throughout the world. They act as stores and repair places.
No shit.
So while you can't go back to the sink like you can all the time, these are designed as like pit stops. Like, oh, here, you can sell your stuff, you can get your stuff repaired, and then you continue on. Lonesome Road, while it does have some side passages, is designed to be played as like a linear experience. But learning from Dead Money, they have a lot of quality of life stuff, one of which is this way of them implementing a sort of a sort of way to keep you in Lonesome Road. Like, yeah, you can leave at any time, but you can technically never leave if you just rely on this. Pronounced Cubo. Oh yeah.
Cubo.
Did you guys have Spider Riders?
No,
I don't remember
think
anything about the
so.
show other than the show's theme was like Spider Riders, and it was about people riding like weird mecha spiders.
No.
Soundsync remembers. Holy shit, yes. Oh my god. Soundsync has ball knowledge the likes of no one can understand.
I certainly don't remember this.
Spider Riders? Hell yeah.
U.S. Army.
But it's also a
Combat
Canadian
Army.
animated show.
Spider Riders.
Hang on, I'm getting it. Oh god.
Do you have?
No, I remember. It's cool mecha.
It's so funny to see like the remnants of fucking Flash animation cartoons that are all the same.
But they noticed the pit.
I'm a little bit convinced. So okay, I know like Flash animation, like it looks bad on TV and all this. I think cartoons were probably better. Like at least like for younger folks, I think cartoons were probably better back then. Like fuck the like. Who cares that it was done in Flash?
My only problem with the Flash animation is that there's none of that stuff was like archived well, and like so there's no good way to upscale it. Like a lot of that stuff is just like because it was done the way that it was done. Even though it should be, vectored. I got you.
The man paid for Spider Riders Intro HD.
Yeah, you know, I got you.
I didn't realize this was an anime. I thought this was a Canadian animated thing.
American Dragon. See, I got this stuck in my head now. I got to develop a better system for these URLs popping up. What the fuck is this?
This, I think it originated from Korea. Holy based. Teletoon and Nelvana was also, Nelvana is also a Canadian animation production.
Is unhinged.
Yeah, this rocks. What are you talking about?
This like Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Spider Riders. They're riding spiders.
This stream has been copyright struck for Spider Riders.
Fuck off. Who? I'm killing them. I got a gun. This is a real active, credible threat.
I told you that one of our sucker fucks got hit for eating disorder stuff, yeah?
Why?
For the fucking vending machine game. Although it was the stream that I opened where I was talking about we were talking about
which vending machine was it? Was it
interdimensional vending machine?
Okay, so that's the weird body horror one, because there's the weird body horror one, and then there's the one that has a fucking porn patch that you can order sex from the machine.
Porn patch? I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's one where you can pay for fucking a porn DLC so that you can order sex from the drink machine. It's not like a survival game with body horror. Instead, it's just the machine. Oh, we have another contribution.
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about, but I believe you. Okay, let's see.
Oh my god. This shit sucks, by the way. I actually love this show.
Wait, what?
Nowhere to go and no one to be!
If you don't have the context of this scene, then you're not going to understand. But this is like a really emotional moment. Oh my god. Insane.
Am
This isn't even
okay? There it is.
Dad, watch out!
Please, Laurel, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, you might shoot it off by mistake.
There aren't any mistakes either. Mistakes, no accidents, no flub ups, no boners. Don't butt me! Come on, ladies, work with me here.
Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Moral Oral?
Yes, me and Ants chewed through Moral Oral in the span of like a week.
I watched that with Mel, and let me tell you, I think I probably traumatized her a little bit with it.
Good.
Like it was like a funny, good time, and she's like, "Oh yeah, no, I remember growing up in like a super concern." And then like we got to like some of the darker stuff. She's like, "Oh."
Moral
Oh.
Oral kind of sucks though, because like Moral Oral does rely upon the idea that people are capable of a level of change that just is so rare. Like like
No,
Western.
who changes? No one changes in Moral Oral.
Do you remember?
Dad's a piece
Do
of
you
shit all the way to the end? What?
do you remember how the pastor and the sex shop like plot
that
beat,
arc?
how that arc actually resolves?
I forget how that arc resolves. Actually,
It very positively, extremely positively.
I don't think that's that unrealistic.
Um.
I think the show has enough cruelty porn.
No,
in it
no,
that you can get away with having
I think for the most part, like the reason that it got canceled was because it was so cruel. But
I
the
think
the
Moral
things that
Oral
are
caused one of my breakups is crazy ants. But honestly, I feel like if Moral Oral causes a breakup for you, either you put someone into a saw trap like situation where they were like tied to the chair, or it was a good vibe test. I'm gonna go with vibe test on this one.
yeah.
Moral Oral causing a breakup.
Is crazy, bro. No, I mean it's a great show though. I mean and fuck Mike Lazo and fuck Adult Swim for so many reasons, not just Moral Oral.
It's a shame. It's a shame it was cut down in its prime. I think it
probably was for the best though, because I mean, who knows,
yeah,
right?
honestly,
There's no way to know. But
I think I remember reading an interview where he said he had like one more season that he could use to clean everything up, but they wouldn't give him that, so he just
he got
it.
He got that special. So the Christmas special, I feel, is a very reasonable ending.
Yeah.
I really don't have like a large issue with it overall.
I guess it just feels more abrupt than some people might like care for, myself kind of included. But to be fully honest, like that's kind of how life is, right? It doesn't always end cleanly. You just kind of have one you kind of just have a series of events in your childhood sometimes, and it's like, oh, and then you're normal, and then you grow up and you don't fucking do that. Like, it's not always a big epic story necessarily.
Yeah, I think that's what's so refreshing about it, is that I don't think that there's many other stories in media that portray like the
domestic,
just like to go out of your way and to portray a story where it's like, yeah, we're gonna keep our religion and we're going to break the cycle of whatever the fuck is going on here specifically. Because whatever the fuck is going on here specifically is bad news. It is like immensely damaging to us and the community that we're in. And if we stay around it or we stay under its thumb, it's going to prevent not only our happiness, but like us from becoming our own people. And to see, to basically see like the end result of like, because I think that so many people, would argue that like, in order for you to estrange yourself from your trauma, like generationally, that means that you need to shed yourself of all ties, including your roots, if that's religion or whatever. And I think that's why so many people view estrangement as like a leftist idea, and a leftist or a woke idea. And it's like, well, no, sometimes you can just stay Christian and you can get away from the trailer park. Like, you can just do that. It's not like that being Christian doesn't inherently make you a shitty person. It doesn't. Like, these things like are coupled because of her father was an alcoholic, and her father before him, and her father before him, and the church was this thinly veiled level of like escapism. I really respect.
I don't even think
Oral.
I don't even think it's escapism. I think it's more so the idea of like stability, because that's what it is for like when you're growing up, you're just latching onto whatever fucking stable thing you have. That's why like for a lot of kids, where it's like you can write 1,000 stories about kids running away from home, and like that happens, you know, good on them if it works out. But the thing is, there's plenty of kids that'll do that and then come back, and then they just kind of live their lives and they grow up through it, because it's like, you know, stability is kind of important, objectively speaking. It's kind of nice to know where your food's coming from, even if like it's in hell.
When you see
that's the real thing.
When you see Moral Oral's like flexing of the religious fabric and the difference between the two, it's like more Oral is using religion, and he's like, well, I want to be close to God, I want to be godly, I want to be like kind, and I want to extol the virtues of Christianity and be kind to my fellow neighbor. Whereas his father is constantly going like, well, I want to keep you under my thumb, and here's how the Bible is actually showcasing an example of why what you fucked up is aligning with my belief. It's like the two dichotomies between these two characters couldn't make it more clear that whether or not you think this thing is real or not, a person can align with this viewpoint and make it a part of their personality to be a better person, versus a person can use this to fuel their narcissistic, egomaniacal, really alcoholic, just self-destructive tendencies. All because their dad like fucked them or like abused them in some way. I really love Moral Oral. I like it's so funny too. It's really funny.
It's insane that like by episode 2 we're already impregnating women at night with turkey basters in secret because we think that that's what God wants. That's crazy.
There's so much funny shit where I was like watching like, cause you know there's the TikTok culture that kind of brings stuff back through zeitgeist. So like I was watching every clip of Steph, and I forgot that the gag with Steph is that not only does she work at a tattoo sex shop, but she's also a piercer. And every time she sees someone doing something that annoys her, she's just piercing herself.
No, it's not that it annoys her. It's that it makes her feel something. Like anytime she's like, "Oh, I could have that." Nope. Longing pains, and it just pierces her eyebrow again.
Yeah, it's great. It's so fucking funny.
There's never gonna be any shows ever again.
It's fine, man. They're like Metalocalypse is over. The producer died like 2 years ago, and Metalocalypse has like been waffling on whether or not they're gonna do anything with that.
Metalocalypse, by the way, one of my favorite gags from that was like, because the one where like they're all complaining about their parents and like, oh, okay, yeah, same. But then like Nate's just like, I fucking love my dad. He's great.
Yeah, yeah. It's like this heavy episode with familial ties where everyone is extremely
Yeah,
traumatized.
and Nathan's just like, yeah, no, I love my dad. We go karting together and fishing.
Oh man. This is the same guy who's terrified of dentists and thinks that they're gonna like kill him.
Or fucking what? There's also the episode where it's like they have to go shopping on their own for the first time. And they're just fucking doing crazy shit. So just grabbing cereal out of the box.
Oh man, Metalocalypse. I do have to say, Metalocalypse does just get worse. Like as the seasons get on.
Fucking love my dad. Yeah, it's that clip. Yeah, exactly. But that's fucking awesome.
Mark's trooper armor. I wonder if that can repair.
Also, fucking I can't look at Skritskar without thinking it's Joel from fucking Vine Sauce. I just see the same person.
Wow, that's a very American cultural thing to say. I'm very proud of you.
Really?
No.
Fuck you. You're stupid and dumb and you're ugly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I just had a moment. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm
sorry. Hey, look, you're no longer American. Don't you feel proud?
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm no longer, like, looking in the mirror. Thank God I'm not American.
Oh, my stars. Thank the Lord.
Oh, my star. Oh, my stars and garters.
Oh, my stars and garters.
Do you mind? I'm trying to pick up electron packs off the back of the barrel.
You should put on that breathing mask so that you can breathe.
Should I?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that is like
it replaces your fucking your head thing. But it does look cooler. Jesus Christ. Get in there, Eddie.
I got his ass.
God.
So right off the bat, this DLC's opening is completely different, right?
Yeah, it's a lot
than all the
slower.
others.
The only like info you have is the fact that you have writing on the walls, and then because you didn't listen to the radio message, by the way, when you came here.
Is this it?
Mysterious broadcast. That's what you want. Nope, that's not it. Oh, maybe there's no broadcast. No, this is the Old World Blues one.
Oh. There's an Old World Blues broadcast?
Yeah, it's just this.
Eddie,
just turn
hack
off.
this thing.
Mainframe's lockdown materially.
Oh,
you
I
need to find
gotta,
Eddie and upgrade.
I gotta
Yeah, you have to
upgrade
talk
him.
to-
Oh, hey.
Oh yeah, and this is why Eddie in the Wasteland has the reloading and crafting table.
Whoa,
like,
wait,
built
he
in
can
there.
just... He can just repair weapons?
No, I think you just gave him the upgrade thing? I'm not totally sure. I think that's what that was.
Plasma Defender. Oh, okay, I see.
No.
It's
Okay.
just... That's
Yeah.
all that is. Oh, man, that is very
think-
annoying. That you have to do all this to get back into there.
Yeah, it is kind of fucking annoying. Unfortunately, I think it's just... I feel like there's probably a better way to implement it, but whatever. They have their system. Oh, you check the thing again. You upgraded him.
Oh, did it finally?
Yeah. You'll need to find security codes and upload them to Eddie to access the mainframe. That's weird. I swear you had them. Okay, maybe I have to look around then.
Let me talk to him, maybe? Well, fuck. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's in a different... Maybe it's like a holotape that's around here, you know?
Maybe.
Because there is still progress over this way. But yeah, I mean, it's totally different than all the other DLCs. All the other DLCs have, like, a cutscene and whatever. You don't need a cutscene to open this thing up. But the way that this thing is paced, it's like, this feels like it would filter players.
It is very much a cold open.
It's like, well, unless you're able to loop into a gameplay habit like I am, where I love looting shit, I could see players getting bored real quick.
Oh yeah, the commander's code is on that guy. U.S. General outfit.
Nice.
It's a cool outfit. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a lot of like old military gear type stuff from this DLC. That's kind of the theme. It's like riot gear and military outfits. You'll get like also dusters and shit, like similar to the NCR Ranger duster, but they're not like associated with the faction, and they also have a fuck ton more armor. The strongest armor in the game is also able to be you can get it post this DLC. And it's the, I think it's the armor of the 82nd Legion. If you nuke the Legion and go to Dry Wells post-DLC, you can get that.
Hmm. Okay, just in case you wanted to fight them.
I guess, yeah. Or if you're being silly
each
and
of
you just
these
rush through.
each of these mines is worth 300? Shit. Damn.
Fucking longingly looking at a battery like a fucking child about to eat it.
Yeah, I am unfortunately addicted to money now. I'm in the capitalist system.
It's so over.
Neofeud 2 has not done a good job of teaching me the virtues of going against the capitalist system. It's made me only realize that such things are good, actually. Can you do the thing, EDE, please, babe? I love you so much. I would love you so much if you would just do anything.
Here, I'm gonna look up what the problem here is.
Okay.
Road.
There's like two markers, so surely.
Did you grab the thing off that I bought? Did you actually grab it?
Oh, hold on. It's still. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. It was in the desk. Of course, I'm silly. And then I think I need to talk to EDE still. Yeah, of course.
Or you can just interact with the mainframe directly, maybe?
This is...
No, you just... Okay.
Okay,
no,
now he does this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really bad.
I don't think this happens a lot. I think this is like a once or twice thing.
I know. It's just the way that this is structured is like really not good. I have a thing called common sense that tells me that like structuring things in gameplay this way specifically is not good. And I couldn't put it any other way other than it's clunky and pointless and not productive.
I will say I will come to the defense of this game only because that was my fault, because I thought it was a different thing when it was not. And I kept insisting on talking to Eddie when that was not the
No, I mean, like...
Jesus Christ.
You have to really question to yourself on, like, any time that there's an interaction, you have to ask yourself, like, what is the purpose of the interaction, right? So you go to the general's desk to then get the key card to then open up the thing, but you're not opening up the thing. You're getting the code to then interact with the thing. So you have to ask yourself, like, what is the purpose of having this here locked, and why wouldn't the desk just open the silo doors there? Unless it's to train the player on the purpose of silo codes that you will then use elsewhere. But
I think it's to just try and train you that, like, hey, you need Eddie for specific areas. And I think there is actually, like, an achievement or something you can do where you can technically complete this DLC without Eddie, but it's exponentially harder, and I don't know. I think it's kind of like stupid. I guess that would make sense. It's your lonesome road. You don't want the gay robot following you, but the gay robot's kind of like, I don't know, he's your friend. What, do you hate your friend?
I don't know. I wish that I had... Oh, I could probably buy... Oh, whoops. That was why she wasn't talking. I was wondering.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I do like the fact that you can actually repair the Stealth Mark II armor with the most common armor that you can find around here. These marked men. I like that.
Also, I love
I don't
the
know
marked
if that's
men.
been thought of, or if they
I think
just
that's
designed
your-
this armor and that armor can repair many things,
I
potentially.
think that this is just a jury rigging thing. I think this is just another episode of jury rigging is fucking amazing.
No more medics to kill the pain.
I also love the idea of the marked men because do you know how they get their skin?
How they became red or what?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Okay, so I think there's a dialogue where Ulysses mentions it, but he mentions it in his Ulysses way, where he's like, he speaks kind of weirdly because he's a tribal. I don't know. There's an excuse about the way Ulysses speaks. Some people hate it because he's very like poetic and talks a lot, and then some people say, well, it's because he's a tribal. English wasn't his first language.
Right.
And then the game crashes, I think.
No,
What the fuck?
it didn't crash. My shit just paused in a weird way. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. But basically what it is these are feral ghouls, not feral ghouls. These are ghouls that became heavily irradiated when the bombs blew up here in the Divide, and the harsh winds, the winds and sandstorms are so harsh on their like delicate skin right after they ghoulified that it peels off of them.
Okay.
So that's why they look like that. It's literally all their skin was like peeled off from sandstorms.
I like that they made the ground here off axis. Like makes the player feel like fucked up. It's good.
Signal. Faint, but there.
30 minutes before first contact.
Voice without fire, without strength.
I think that wasn't quite accurate because we did stop and talk for a bit.
Giving the two-headed bear strength, giving hollow men like Kimball, like Crocker, half the life Hanman had. Now, let's test that strength.
Don't you mean determination?
Courier.
Yeah, so this dialogue obviously changes based on your actions in the Mojave. You have mostly done the actions that have taken you down the NCR route.
Right.
So, in the NCR ending, so you're aligned with the NCR. There is some weird bugs with this, where if you're going for an independent Vegas ending, if you just happen to have a high reputation with, say, the NCR, he'll just accuse you of being NCR. It's kind of weird, but to be fair, this is a DLC that's trying to, like, judge your character based on a million decisions you might have made in the main game.
It's trying really hard to do the whole KOTOR thing. So naturally, if your character is trying to play an ace, it doesn't like lend well towards that type of behavior.
Yeah, which is, I don't blame it too much. It's fine. I get it.
Spent too many years looking for you. Thought carrying that ship would end you. No. You got lives in you. Hard to kill. Storms, bullets, sand and wind. Words are the only way couriers meet. Sometimes it's the paths we walk. But no, we've never spoken.
I think you get that perception check regardless.
You may not know my voice, but
but it's supposed to be referring to the fact that you probably have heard his voice from the holotapes in the Big Empty.
May not be the place you were born, was the place you gave life to. Same thing.
Because this DLC is also trying to pull context from DLCs, but it technically can't do that.
Until the day they're gone, and their breath catches in their throat.
Okay.
We all have death following us. Only a question of how close. With that ship weighing you down, a burden. Let's death move a little faster without me pulling the trigger.
Also, Ulysses is a very polarizing character in terms of if people like him or fucking hate talking to him.
The land has its way. If I wanted you dead, we would have met sooner. Not sure that's the way this ends. Might be that history needs to have its say. If not,
What was it that I was playing or watching recently where it was like, oh, the characters in this talk like fucking cyberpunk characters?
Talk like fucking cyberpunk characters. Was it a game on stream?
I can't rightly
What,
recall.
was it Neo Feud?
No. No. No, it wasn't. Anyway, his writing is also very without much of a another alternative, because I feel like cyberpunk is not the proper pigeonhole. It's Gibson specifically. It's a very Gibson way of writing where it's pausy, it's punchy, it's pausy, and it's very waxy, right?
Yeah.
It's very poetic.
It's very the DM. You finally met the DM's favorite big bad evil guy at the last level, and he has to have his evil speech.
Yes, it's very Dungeons and Dragons. It's very role play.
Yeah.
And
I think it's very hit or miss. Like,
it's divisive,
like Ulysses,
certainly.
I like Ulysses, but at times it's like, holy fuck, dude, just get to the point.
I think the thing about like Gibson writing dialogue, because I was talking to a friend IRL about it, who told me he fucking hated Gibson's writing. And finally, I was having a conversation with a person who told me they didn't like Gibson's writing. It's very whirlwind and it's floaty and it's like, well, stuff just sort of happens. I know that that's like a weird thing to say, but like some people just really don't like that. Some people do like the real down to earth kind of prose and don't need this like flighty, waxy, slip through your fingers bullshit. They just want to be talked to. And Gibson stuff, the way that it's written, it never feels quite real. So I think the way that 2077 balances it out is that like it's mostly Johnny who kind of talks Gibson. Like Johnny's the one who's very Gibson. And then
but also works into Johnny's character specifically because like he'll either cut himself off before he gets a little too long in the tooth, or or
he's a stoic rock star. Yeah, he's a stoic rock star. And V I think is also very Gibson, but only when it's not. V only really shows that side of them when there's not urgency. So it doesn't come out really too often. Like it's either there's urgency, so we're not doing that. It's one of those things where you can't do it all the time. So I think if Ulysses is constantly doing it and that's the only side of him you ever see, and I know for a fact that there's a 30-minute or an hour-long YouTube video of Ulysses talking at the end of this DLC. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna lose people. Like some people are not built for it. I'd go even farther to say that it's just not good writing.
Yeah, I think it's cool world building, but it's not necessarily good character. Like Ulysses is supposed to be like the nice bow on this whole story about like letting go and like letting go of the past and the trauma and whatnot, beginning again. This whole thing. This is supposed to be like our big moment right at the end. And Ulysses, I think, like theoretically, with how his story itself turns out when you hear the whole thing in a full straight line, as we will as we play through this, and if we miss a holotape or something, I'll just bring you in. But it's one of these things where I think in theory I think this does well, but Ulysses himself is just like talks a bit much, just a bit. And some people cope and they're like, well, it's good writing because he's an ex-tribal, but I'm like, I don't think that's true.
Storms. You'll need to find your own path. That means waking America's spears up from their slumber. There's ways. Warheads set off collapse. Warheads could open the gates again. You're resourceful. That machine, robot with you, can help you find the warheads you need to destroy. The way ahead is below. The tools are there. The rest, up to you. Who are you who do not know your history? You came all this way for answers. Only currency I have. Nothing else to be gained. If history matters to you, you'll need to earn it. Any laws of mine, I have already cast away in the divide. They're lost to you. For now, find the trigger for the warheads buried in Hopeville.
Man, this is interesting.
Yeah.
No,
because you can just leave.
Would go to the divide, but you will, and that's what sets us apart. We walk roads no other courier will walk.
You paid $9.99 on release date for this.
You want to see your home one last
Your credit card's maxed out. I know that. Ain't no way you're not appreciating this.
ruin in your path. You can't leave alone. Still, the choice is yours. What I offer is the last I offer you. I don't care if you walk the divide. Turn, walk the Mojave, fight beneath the flags. But you will wonder, if you don't, the divide will come to you and the Mojave. That will be my message to you, like the message you had for me.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That's really fucking compelling. That's
Bro was really like, fine, do
that's
it, but I know
really
you'll come back.
compelling. That's really compelling. So, the man.
This is what I mean. Like Ulysses has these moments where it's like, oh, this is cool.
Oh man, okay, so obviously
Keep in mind, this is a character that they designed a fuck ton even before the DLCs were in production, because he was going to initially be a companion that had, like, I think they said the most dialogue, even more than Cass, because he was the Legion companion initially. Like, this is a character that they, even before they added him to this story and they made everything with the DLCs, they had heavy concepts on. This isn't a character they made just for the DLCs. This is a character that was in development for a long time. So he's gonna have parts about him that are cool. Sorry, you go ahead. I fucking interrupted you.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, I need time. Because we were talking about KOTOR, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm a poser. I haven't played KOTOR, but to my understanding, KOTOR is got the system that's a Sith or Jedi alignment, and then the writers of the game have created an NPC that is kind of the arbiter of the opposite, and the way that pans out is that it is always the all of your actions kind of adding together to constantly pick apart your ideology. Now, this obviously doesn't work if you're a player who doesn't take your role playing seriously, if you really don't give a shit about your role. But if you were dedicated to the player character, that would be very effective. This is Obviously, there's something to be said about the fact that this is just kind of a DLC where, to what I can tell, you're just going to be walking through a bunch of scenes, and the devs didn't really have the time, so there's just audio logs kind of littered about through them. And then there's going to be a final conversation, if I remember right.
Yeah.
That being said, the genesis of the idea being that the player explores areas because that is the role of the player. And the player is paid $9.99 for the DLC, so the player will go to the DLC. And the threat is that if the player does not go to the DLC area, they will either be haunted by it or be haunted by the possible threat that maybe missiles are going to come down from this place as retribution for not pursuing their own curiosity that was projected by this megalomaniac.
So I will add one other thing. He never said missiles in that, and he's technically not necessarily talking about missiles. You wouldn't technically know that by now. He builds on he builds on this later. You're gonna find an enemy type that he'll talk to you a bit about that is basically a Deathclaw killing invasive species that he predicts within only a couple years will overrun the Mojave.
You probably should not have told me that, because
My bad.
I was inferring the line, "The divide will come to you," to be a gray area threat, where it
at
is,
this point it would be a gray area threat, and that's my bad.
The only thing that we're aware of is that there are warheads present in this divide, and they are kind of the pockmarks of Americana.
Yes. Yeah. Which, by the way, he was told by the think tank. That's how he knows that they were here.
Right. And this is one of the discussions that he had with Catherine.
Yeah. I think like the exact interaction between them is he literally tells them, "Who are you that do not know their history?" And something about that specific phrase like fucked with Klein directly, and his more or less eyes rolled to the back of his head, and he was just like, "I know what you're looking for. Here's exactly where you have to go, and here's exactly what you have to do to get it." And then and then he just left. Like something about that phrase fucked with Klein directly, like on an internal level.
It's really compelling. Gameplay wise, we'll have to see. So far, I'm not impressed.
That is fair.
I do think the commissary system is interesting, and I'm going to abuse it to buy ammo and sell ammo and buy things and break the economy even more for the dollars that mean nothing.
As you should. It is the design.
As God intended. Die, Courier, die! I killed Courier 6, it's over. The DLC is over.
Hey, we did it. Oh wait, no, he's just sleeping.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good stopping point, don't you?
I'd say so. This is as good a stopping point as we're gonna get. If we're only doing Lonesome Road, we only have a couple streams left at this point. Lonesome Road still has a bit of length in it, but I don't think it'll take nearly as long as Old World Blues, but that's because Old World Blues has more open world stuff. There's a bit of open world in The Divide, but it's a bit more of a refined experience.
What do you think about this DLC, kind of looking back on it since it's been a while?
Well, I do have to agree. The opening is, especially compared to the others, is kind of not great. I understand at the end, design-wise, why they would go with a cold opening. I do wish there was just a little bit more to, like, you know, to entice you a little bit. I don't know, just a little bit of something. But I remember this being my favorite DLC. Not merely because of the, you know, not necessarily because of Ulysses, but because of the gameplay and the challenges. Because this is also the DLC that houses, like, the most late game challenges. Like, yes, you did kill the legendary bloatfly, which is, like, stronger than anything in the Divide, technically. But, you know, you're going to be fighting stuff that is a bit more resilient than I think the bloatfly is. The bloatfly, you're able to, like, get some sneak attacks in on and all that, but it's also kind of slow. It's the strongest by damage, but
Fighting now.
no. You'll see. I think you're in for a treat with this one. I think you might be more wired towards liking Old World Blues than the Divide, but I'm hoping that by the end of this you'll understand what I mean, not just with, like, the loop of the story and everything with its overall themes and how it comes together, but also how these two DLCs are the learning lessons from how not great the last two were. Or the first two, rather.
I sure do wish that I could... Oh, yeah, you can do that. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't think you can do that with the sniper rifle because it'll zoom you into the scope.
Yeah, anything that has more than one, like anything that doesn't have irons, right?
Yeah, this is why you need the fucking Groovatron mod.
Oh, what's that?
Groovatron is a mod that allows you to spawn, pose, and manipulate NPCs as well as moving them around. A lot of people use it for screenshots. That magazine is fucked up, but the H&H nail gun is new to this DLC. I kind of wish that they just added it to the base game because I don't think it's super amazing. Basically it's a built-in suppressed submachine gun that, while damage-wise it's not great, it has super high armor pen and limb damage. So it's really just a machine you use to, like, break legs.
I was just thinking about how cool it would be to have like a high impact like 3D font. So that'll be something I'll look into off stream.
Oh, hell yeah.
I am interested in the gameplay of this DLC specifically because this is the one that I really don't remember. I mean, I remembered quite a bit about like the lunchbox stuff from Honest Hearts. I remembered a lot about Dead Money. But this DLC is such a blip. It's just such a, I don't want to say forgettable, but I've probably only played it maybe once.
It's the one. It's the one at the end. Most people are going to be playing these in order, and if you're playing this one at the end, then you're not going to see everything.
Yeah,
Makes
you know,
sense.
and most times that I played this Fallout New Vegas, I don't actually touch the DLCs, to be honest. A lot of the times I just chew through the main campaign and I call it good at Hoover Dam, and then that's it. You know, it's not...
Oh, yeah, that is true. After Lonesome Road, we still got the Battle of Hoover Dam for you to finish up.
Oh, yeah, you know, all 10 minutes of it.
All 10 minutes of it, exactly.
Isn't it just the most climatic... Yeah, and I was thinking about this too. Like, people really give a lot of shit to how, God, what am I even thinking of? How Fallout 3's ending DLC does. And like Broken Seal has so many problems, but I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag because if New Vegas had an ending DLC, God knows if it would have broken even more stuff. Like, Broken Steel just fucked up that game after the fact.
I think there was concepts to New Vegas having something past the credits, but I think it's probably for the best that it didn't. I just feel like you're talking way too many variables to account for and way too many possible problems, you know? Especially given, like, the time and everything with this.
At least 2077, it's just like you're permanently at Embers waiting for Hanako.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
And you keep all your items, you get to just like do whatever ending you want, you can loop it, it's good, it's perfect. That is the standard I would expect for any open world game. I think Breath of the Wild kind of does that too. It's good.
Breath of the Wild is also a great game, yeah.
Actually, I think Breath of the Wild does consider just the main campaign complete, but then you can still do all the side stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
Rad.
When
I
beat
have
Breath
rads
of-
now. I'm
when I
rad.
beat when I beat Breath of the Wild, I didn't even get the fucking Master Sword. I didn't need
Oh,
it.
well, that, I mean, that's kind of going out of your way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, it's just something that you have to do in order to, like, get that to happen, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, gang, final thoughts on Halo CE Collector's Edition and GTA 6, which you've already pre-ordered 2 copies of.
It's really bad and it's really stupid and only ugly people are going to buy it.
Mm. Oh, man. I have no illusions about, like...
Anything?
About even remotely even... I don't even want to, like, pirate it.
Because piracy would imply that it's something that's even worth stealing.
Yeah, it's just like... You know how normally you can say, like, oh, well, there's this rule that you have to try it. And normally I subscribe to that rule. I'm
disagree.
Not
Sorry,
for
go ahead.
this. No, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I disagree with that. I think the idea, it's like, oh, come on, you have to give it a chance. It's like, listen, that can be true for many things in life, and I think it's okay to have that mindset. But every now and again, if someone's like, come on, man, you have to eat this bird shit on bread sandwich that I made for you. You got to give it a chance. It's like, no, I actually don't. I'm looking at bird shit on bread. I have a pretty good idea on what this is gonna feel and taste like, and I don't have to eat it. Then your friend just keeps begging and pleading for you to eat the fucking bird shit sandwich. You don't have to.
What
Chat,
would
you don't
GTA
have
6
to eat bird
have
shit.
to be to justify it, you think? Like,
I don't think it has to be.
let's
For
get
me,
past the
nothing. Because I'll be
nihilism.
honest. I'll be honest. I haven't really been interested in GTA in a long time. I didn't even play 5. Like, I bought 5 to play online with my friends, like a little bit, but I didn't even get into it. It was like, I don't know. GTA 6 would have to be dark RP. There we go. It'd have to be dark RP for me to give a fuck. I want to sit in my base with my money printers and my
That's
weed
what's
farm.
going to be so funny is if GTA 6 Online is just implementing GTA 5 RP natively, it's going to be so funny.
Oh my god.
Because it's just going to be like, because you got to remember GTA 5 was just this macro economy of 2K sending cease and desist letters to anyone who was hosting. So they could just steal and pilfer ideas from the community for GTA 6.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Fuck, it wouldn't surprise me if like if half the new ideas they're gonna come out with is just that. No, I have no idea what GTA 6 would end up being, but I wouldn't buy it. I didn't even want to buy GTA 5. You know what? GTA, I think maybe someone in your server said it, or maybe I saw it online. I saw a post from somewhere. This is not my original idea, but I think it highlights it really well. GTA is like, is for what? I think GTA is for millennials, what like Star Wars is for a different generation, where it's like it's this big revered thing that's like, dude, it's so cool, it's like the #1 thing, and it's just like no one cares, dude. No one gives a fuck about GTA 5. Who cares? Who Grand Theft Auto? What, that game that hasn't come out in like 70? Who cares, dude? No one cares.
Apparently the YouTube video for the Crashman mod is not loading. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's him.
Does it actually show all that shit? Probably.
Probably not that, but it probably just crashes. Oh, you can knock him down. That's funny.
Well, I would just use the stun baton. It was removed from Nexus?
It was probably removed from Nexus because it's considered like a harmful mechanic.
Man.
I guarantee if instead of crashing the game, it just closed the game, it would probably not have gotten in trouble.
See, if I was doing a playthrough of this, the first thing I do is go for the Brahmin and get that stun baton.
Oh yeah. You know what? Fucking This reminds me of. I'm sure you've seen clips of the Dagoth Skyrim mod.
I have
Like
not.
the guy used. So it's a guy used. A guy had like trained an AI on Dagoth voice. He made a custom like headpiece and everything, and it's Dagoth following you around, calling you Nerevar. He has a ton of lines. A lot of them are like shit posts and memes and stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
that
then also
the VTuber or whatever.
yeah, and then also there's a mode he has where he's like, Nerevar, if you want, I could drink this girl potion, become a woman. And then he becomes a woman, and there's like an actual voice actress for the lines instead of the fucking
AI. Wow.
instead of the AI. It's it's a very involved mod, and there's two dialogues that I really like because you can like ask him for his thoughts and he'll do random shit to you. So one thing is that when you're hanging out with him, he'll be like, "Oh no, Nerevar, it looks like you rolled the 1 in 1,000 chance that I have a voice line that's gonna crash the game when I finish this sentence. You should probably save right
Oh, I
now because
did
I'm about
see
to crash the
that.
game.
Yeah.
Goodbye," and then he crashes. And then the other one I like is like, "Hey Nerevar, do you want to try and like test your hardware? All right,
I'm
on the
going
count
to
of 3,
spawn
ready?"
like 50,000 rad scorpions, right?
No, he's like, I'm gonna spawn Nazeems. So many Nazeems. You get to the Cloud District. This is the Cloud District, bitch. I hope your game hasn't crashed yet. We're gonna see how good your computer is, and like literally, it can crash your game because there's too many Nazeems. It's really funny.
Wait. Why did I have muted audio on the Twitch stream for fucking the Witch Trials game got muted audio at the very start for the Magical Girl stream.
What was the? Did it say why? It usually says why.
For the game's music, I guess.
That's huh.
It's only the first like 5 minutes, but like what the fuck? Of all the things to get muted audio on, that's ridiculous.
That's literally the game.
Yeah, that is of all, like, there's not many things that I don't know how you can fight it, but I would like to fight that somehow because that's bullshit. Been copyrighted by a third party. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways, fuck off everyone. I love you. Have a good one.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, it's only cheating if you get caught. Don't get caught. Bye.
I stole your line. Fuck you.
Bye.